So the last time that I was in this world, I did 117 days in fantasy Minecraft. I built this cool fantasy style house with an incredible view, and I had a great time. But I think today I want to do 117 days in the forest. I thought about doing it in this forest right behind my house and just keep building with the thing I've already made here, but I have a different idea that I think is going to be more interesting. The spawn of this world is back that way, and at spawn there is a beautiful redwood forest, and I think it would be super cool to turn that into a visitor center. If you don't know, I am on the flowstate. It is the Minecraft server that I run, and so I think it would be cool for new players that join the server to be brought into a visitor center at spawn in a forest. And if you want to join the server, if you like the vibe of this video and you feel like it would be a good time, the link to join the server is in the description. So it's a bit of a journey. I'm about 3,000 blocks away from spawn, but that's the idea for this video. That's what I was talking about. You see all that red plank? I need. This is gonna be a cleanup operation. It's like I just can already see someone be like, "Man, I can't wait to join the flowstate. This is gonna be so awesome." And I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
Why not? Why?
All right, and there it is. So it took a while, but here is the visitor center right in the heart of the forest. So the idea with this, because we are on the flowstate, is that I want players who spawn in to be able to have a place to go, and it's like a welcome center. So we got a nice big hearth right there. We got some nice tables. It's still a little bit under construction, but it's mostly there, just some decor and whatnot. This in here is going to be the armory. So, you know, if a new player comes in here, they can just take whatever they want, like a wooden armor stand off the rack. I think we'll have some more like tools and food in here. It's freshly built, so none of this stuff has been stocked yet, but that's the idea with this. And then over here on this wing, this is going to be where we'll have pictures of the towns. So right now, the only major town that I'm aware of is Tide's End, and it's got the coordinates right there. And so we'll take a picture of it, and then you can hang up the picture in game once you render the photo. So that way a player can come in here, they'll be like, oh, looks like a cool town. I'll find the coordinates and then head out to it. So this is going to be so cool. And then I also have an upstairs. This is going to be like maybe lodging. You know, if you want to have a night's rest here, I'll have some beds. They're not in here yet, but just some spots to sleep for the night. But yeah, that is the visitor center of the flowstate. Very cool. But yeah, a little bit strange, I know, to start a video with a build time lapse. I've never done that before, but I just wanted to have that idea set in stone as I do more stuff here in the forest. Like I said, I brought my own materials with me from the last time I was in this world. I still have my armor and some tools, but I want to build my own cabin somewhere in this forest. I think for now I'm just going to run around and see, scout out a good location for a home. Because the visitor center is right in there, and I don't want to be, right next to it. I want to have a little bit of distance, but I want to be close to players, so maybe back in here somewhere. This looks nice. Wow, there's actually a whole little farm back in here. Look at this. I think this might be another player's base. Oh yeah, for sure. This is pretty. Look at this. We got some iron golems. We got an enchantment setup. Ooh, what is this? This looks like a spell enchantment table. We have a lot of mods on the server. That's cool. Okay, well, I don't want to encroach on this player's territory, but seeing that farm does give me a lot of ideas because I really did not focus at all on farming the last time I was in this world, and it would be great to do more of that this time. But I guess if this player is right here, maybe I could go up the hill a little bit. I just don't want to be too close to spawn, but I also really do like this forest vibe. I do also remember spotting kind of an old growth taiga forest. It's not that close. It's probably like 1,000 blocks away that way, but that'd be a nice place to settle down. Yeah, let me run around. We'll explore, and then I'll find a good spot to settle down. Oh, whose house is this? This is nice. Very cozy.
Oh, a raccoon. No, it's a bat.
Yeah, see, this is my vibe in here. Oh, and the little otters down there? And the mountain backdrop, bro? Wait, show us your base, Mr. Pigman. Where is it?
Okay.
Dude, this is so expansive.
Yeah.
Like, that mountain is so huge, bro. Yeah, this definitely has some potential.
This is cool. Jesus. Moss and cobblestone.
This is my favorite type of mountains. Damn, man.
Oh.
Look at that view.
All the way.
Ooh, Yeah.
Look at that. You see that, Peptic? Oh wait, hold on. This is where my old house was. I only built like half of it before some players came over and encouraged me to visit their town, and that's the house that you saw at the start of the video. That's where I ended up living. But I never did finish this. Well, this could work. For the forest theme, it's got a crazy view, bro. Look at that. I don't know. One of my problems with the house that I built at the start of the video is that it was on a very hilly spot, and it made it kind of hard to farm. And the two things that I want to do in this video is villager trading and farming. So it'd be kind of nice if I was in a little bit flatter of an area. I mean, there's some villagers up there, this village, and I could bring them down, and this could be more like a lumber camp up here. That could work, right? Also, wait, what is this? For Flo? Oh, for me? Really? A gift by Uncle Spoods. Oh, no way, dude. Hello, Flo. In case you'd like to find some juicy loot, there are the coordinates to that stronghold I mentioned. Oh, okay, cool. Head down to the mine shaft, and halfway down the ladder, you'll find it. Happy looting, Spoods. Wow, thanks, dude. That's generous. We got some food and some leather. This is my favorite item in the game by far, dude. I love item frames, so thank you, man. That's very kind. Yeah, Uncle Spoods is the guy that lives up there at the castle. That's Crusader's Keep up there on the mountain. He's got a really nice view up there. So he could be my neighbor for this video. But yeah, I think I want to live maybe down there. Let me do a little bit of exploration, but this could be a nice spot. I want to be in a little bit flatter of an area because this is pretty hard terrain to work with if I want to do some farming. I was kind of going for more of like an oak forest. That's my vibe. Yeah, like this down here is quite flat. This could work. It's got a nice river view, but I'm not sold on it. Like this over here is more what I'm talking about. It's got like oak trees. I love this look. Or like back in here. Look at this. This is pretty. Very flat too. And there's a cave right around here. That could be my mine shaft. Oh, that's the ruin I looted with everyone. Yeah, when I was taken on that expedition by everyone, this little temple, we raided it for loot. That was cool. Oh, what was that? Oh, there's a skeleton. Meow, meow. Oh, we can't keep up. I'm not sure. There's still villagers here, right? I'm not actually sure if there are. What is that? There's a pig down there. Clarence? No, Clarence. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Oh, wait, look at that forest, though. There's some really tall trees. That could be cool. Okay, I might have to have a different solution for the villagers. I can get around it, but I thought it was a little bit too good to be true to be that close to a village. Okay, so this is more like straight up taiga, but this is cool. Like, look at this, dude. Oh, man, this could be really nice. This is like Washington State. Like, that could be a nice view if I cleared out some trees. It's almost like a jungle in here. Yeah, this is like totally untouched, pure landscape. Look at this. This is just like perfect. Oh, what is that? Got a missing texture. You all right there, buddy? Oh, I pet him. Yeah, he needs some help. Oh, but being down by the water could also be nice, right? Too many choices. Oh, there's a cliff up there. Wait, is there a structure? Because that looks kind of like unnatural terrain. There might be another village. Is there something right here, or is it just like a random outcropping? That's kind of weird. Normally it looks like there would be like a structure right here because of the way this generated. Man, dude, look at this view though. This is really nice too. You can see Crusader's Keep right there in the corner. That would honestly be pretty nice to be near Uncle Spoods. You know, kind of have a path going up to the castle maybe. Dude, this is a nuts view. Holy crap. This might have to be it, honestly. This is pretty flat too. I say we do it. We're pretty close to the castle. That is just hard to beat, man. Look at that. I've been thinking about making my own version of a castle, by the way. Like, the way that I saw Crusader's Keep up there, I got really inspired to build my own stone brick kind of structure. I don't really want to build just like a straight up house, per se, you know? It'd be cool to build my own little fort down here. But I gotta get the materials. All the materials are back at that little shack, the half-built shack I made. I can just get a cart and bring them over. I might build a path over there right now, honestly, just to connect them up. I gotta say, by the way, man, 31 players is nuts. Like, the server is growing so fast, bro. I'm gonna have to figure out some sort of like solution or something, because I don't want it to get too out of control, but I want to keep that tight-knit vibe, you know? But it is really exciting to see. The server is growing very quickly. Alright, finally back. That took a hot minute to build that whole path, but it connects up to that future build site, so now I'm just going to build a cart, and then I'll start bringing my materials over. We do have carts on the server, so you can just build one of these supply carts, and then you can transport items in them. So I just need some wheels, so those are pretty easy to make. There we go. And then you can just kind of drag it around like that. It's pretty cool. And then you can just put whatever you want in there. Alright, so we'll have to do a couple of trips, but this should work fine. Dude, I am actually really quick. Yeah, these carts are really handy. I don't utilize them that much. This is my first time using them, and very nice addition, especially in multiplayer, because you can put players on the back of them, cart people around. That's how we did the last expedition. We had some people driving the carts, and then some people were riding in the back. Yeah, it's good though. It's like the Valheim carts, and I love those in that game. Wait, what is that? Is that a badger? Oh, it's so cute. I think it is. I'm still learning all the animals. There's probably like dozens, if not hundreds of animals that we've added to the server. Alright, well here we are. Put the cart down. There we go. Alright, well it took a few trips, but there is all of my stuff. Wait, what? What is this? I did not see this earlier. A battle interrupted. The ending awaits to be written. Oh. Ice Maze ship map. Oh, I know what this is referring to. Last time I was here, we did a expedition, like 15 to 20 players of us, to like the Ice Maze biome. And it was really cool, but unfortunately the authentication servers for Minecraft went down, I'm pretty sure. So a lot of us, you know, couldn't rejoin the server. So it got a little bit interrupted, but yeah, this is almost certainly taunting me to going back there. That'd be cool. Maybe later. I gotta build my house first. I was thinking kind of like a forest bastion. That's the idea, like a stone keep, but also a little bit of like wood and spruce and whatnot. It's gonna be pretty expansive. I want this entire area to be like a big castle. It's gonna look sick. But I gotta build it. I got a ton of materials here. This is completely full, every single barrel and chest, so plenty of stuff to work with. Let's do a little time lapse, and I'll build this bastion. I am going to need a new mailbox. We have mailboxes on the server, so you can send each other mail, so put that right there. I don't know what to call this place. I gotta name this, you know? What should I call this castle? I mean, Crusader's Keep is up there, so maybe like another Crusader-themed thing? But I'm an archer. That's usually my vibe. I've got a quiver right there. You know, I do the archer vibe, so maybe like Archer's Bastion or something like that? Arrow Point Bastion. That's cool. This will be like an archery-themed bastion up here. This is cool. I like this. Oh, hello.
Hello. I was wondering what this path led to. I was like, that's not naturally generating.
No, welcome to Arrow Point Bastion.
Arrow Point Bastion. I love the name.
Dude, look at the view. Is that not $1 million view?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Like, the view up at the mountain is nice, but sometimes, like, the ground level view is even better.
Yeah. I got your gift earlier. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I got inspired by your Crusader Keep, so I want to build my own little fort. How's your castle coming along?
Oh, it's coming great. Pep and Son just came up, like, an hour ago and visited. Do you want just, like, cobble? Do you want stone? Do you want andesite?
Oh, I have plenty of cobble. Probably like half and half of stone and andesite would be great.
Okay.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, that was Spoods. He's the guy that lives up in Crusader's Keep. So here's my neighbor. Yeah, Spoods is cool. There's a lot of new people joining. Like a lot of cool new personalities. Like Como is cool. I like meeting all these new folks. But yeah, I'm just going to keep building. Got to make a lot of progress here. I definitely won't do it all here in one montage, but I'm going to get the foundation going. All right, check it out, dude. Here's the progress. Been a few days of building. It looks really cool. The idea is that it's going to be like a wooden kind of tavern almost structure, and it's kind of medieval, and then the walls are not done, but I'll build up some big stone towers. I've done a lot of building though so far in this video. I don't normally start the video with two back-to-back builds like this, so I'm probably going to take a break for the time being. I mean, I've been going for hours on this thing now. It's really cool. This is going to be my storage room, kind of spread out throughout here, lots of barrels, and I'll put item frames on it. But yeah, I think I've done enough building for now. But oh my god, it is such a good view. I love how this is framed right here. To look out at the sunset right there. But yeah, I was given, I think, a book from Uncle Spoods from up there, that gift he gave me, and I think it had coordinates to a stronghold. I'd love to explore that. Here it is, the gift from Uncle Spoods. Yeah, so he had coordinates in here, so head down into the mine shaft, and halfway down the ladder you'll find it. Happy looting. Cool. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. There's some good loot you can get from strongholds, and on the flowstate, if you don't know, we've got this mod installed called Looter, so it doesn't matter that other people have already gone in there and looted the chest. I'll have my own loot in those containers, which is so nice. So I do think I remember him saying that it was on the other side of the mountain, just over there, so we'll head in that direction. Yeah, this place is so cool. I love how it's coming along. I was kind of taking inspiration from Kaer Trolda from The Witcher 3, you know, like that stone castle. I do like it a lot. And those wooden frame blocks, they're just like an empty frame, and then I put birch planks inside of them. Look at that texture. Also, I think I had some spectators while I was building this. They built a, what is this, a quadruple decker couch, and people were watching me build. Lost King's cooking station. Yeah, they set up a little tiny farm. But yeah, let's go explore. Oh, we got another cursed wolf. I have no idea what that's about. Oh man, look at that. Here's the sunset. That's pretty. I don't get to see the night sky that much. People are always sleeping the night away. So this is powdered snow, but because I have snowshoes on, I can walk across this, right? This item here, it's an accessory, and you can put it in your boot slot. That is so nice. Powdered snow is my bane of my existence, bro. I hate it so much. Mojang was not cooking when they added that to the game. Okay, so I think it's down this way, maybe towards that plateau. Oh, hello. Get out of here, little man. Arms are too short. What is that? Oh, it's a crab. What? Look at him go. No witnesses. Oh, they're so cute, though. Look at them. Oh, there's another village here. Oh, that's good to know. Clarence, what's up? Yeah, I'll have to get my own villagers. I want to do trading this time. I didn't do any of that last time. Oh, look at this forest. There's so many different types of forests to explore. I think my favorite is the old growth taiga. So yeah, I was told the mine shaft is right here. This must be it. And then he said to just go down there, and the stronghold should be down there. Yeah, here it is. Cool. So he's already been here. You know, people have explored this, but those are the chests there. When they're gold trimmed like that, that means that's a looter chest. And there's your own loot is waiting for you in there. What is this, by the way? Why are there, like, dispensers? Oh, they're instant damage potions? Oh, this is like a trap that you would fall down. Ah, I see. Like the pressure plate would activate it. Okay. Yeah, I should get lots of loot in here. Oh, there's a geode. Oh, wow. I should take some of this stuff. You can reforge your gear, the modifier from the common to legendary to rare, all that, if you have amethyst crystal. This stuff is kind of hard to find. Oh my god, there's so many chests in here. What? The geode must have generated in the middle of the hallway. Oh, what is this? The Truth Seeker? The warden of High Block Keep kept this unpleasant blade by their side during interrogations. That sounds actually pretty cool. It's better than my sword, a little bit. There's a rogue mask. That's cool. I think I'll take one of these beds from my house. Maybe two. Here, let's put this rogue mask on. That's cool. A diamond double axe. That sounds cool. An epic berserker helmet. Ooh, these are really, really good. This armor set, the berserker set, is very good. Pickaxe heater. Automatically smelts mined ore. Oh wow, that's good. Golly, there's so much stuff here. Antidote vessel. Greatly reduces the duration of negative effects. That sounds alright. Maybe for like bad omen. Maybe. Hammer of gravity? What is this? A hammer embedded with a crystal that harnesses the power of gravity. That is incredibly powerful. Okay, I gotta try that out. And then here is the main foyer. That's right. This place is huge. There's a lot of chests to loot. It's very easy to get lost. That sword looks so goofy. What? It's like a cursed Minecraft meme. Oh. What on earth? Hello? Oh, this is one of the goblin traders. That's right. I've heard these guys are actually pretty OP because, yeah, you can get an efficiency 6 pickaxe. That's crazy. Or like you can also get a fortune 4 pickaxe from them. But yeah, you can trade, I guess, raw iron and you get like double the output. That's cool. You can trade cobblestone for emeralds. Okay, yeah, these guys are really cool. They're kind of hard to find, I've heard, so got kind of lucky there. Epic archer boots. That's interesting, because I am trying to do an archer playthrough. That's what I started last time I was in this world, and it'd be nice to continue that. Maybe I could try to get an archer armor set. Because they're craftable, right? Yeah, it's just leather and chains. And you get range damage. That's the buff with it, so let's work towards this. I won't do it quite yet, but that'd be nice to work towards. Oh my god, wait, look at this, though. This is even better. This is a ranger hood, so you get range damage and draw speed. Whereas this is just range damage. Wow. Can you craft this? Oh, you can. You need scoot, though. That might be harder to get. But there's like a whole armor set you could make. Maybe this is supposed to be like the next tier that you would get after archer armor. So I could make that a longer term goal. That's cool, though. Oh, wait, there's a ranger tunic. Oh, wait, I might be able to find the full set in here. All right, well, let's keep looking. I might find some more. There's a rogue tunic. I'm not doing a rogue class, but there's so many different classes to do. It's kind of nice that I get to explore this after players have already been here, so I don't really have to deal with any mobs. Oh my god. That's a lot of food. Oh, I hear a zombie. I'll try out my new hammer. There he is. Come on in, huh? That thing wallops him. Oh, he's back. I looted all that. Have I been here? Oh, there's the portal room. Okay. Yeah, we've disabled the nether and the end for the time being to encourage people to just stay and go slow in the overworld, like not rush to end game. So this is actually, you know, pointless right now, but eventually we will open the end. By the time this video goes up, the nether might be open on the server, but I'm trying to do like a couple weeks of just kind of like chill overworld starting, not getting too crazy too fast. But I think I've looted pretty much everything, dude. I think this dungeon, the stronghold, is not quite as big as I thought it was going to be, which is fine. I've gotten some good loot already. I'm sad I didn't get a little bit more of the ranger set, but that's okay. So we got that, and then I can also make the archer armor set. I just need to get a cow farm going. That is the one thing that has just been so hard to get, is leather. It's so rare to me. I don't know why. It's just been a hard thing to come by. But yeah, let's get out of here. Let's head back to the Bastion. Where's the skeleton? Is he in the powdered snow? Yeah, I don't hear from him now, do ya? That's what I fucking thought. Here we are. Oh, who's that? Hello, Tropic.
Hello. Yeah, I just wanted to ask because I claimed this region here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the big pillar there and one over there has my name on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to encroach. I thought that was Uncle Spoods because he's the only one that I was aware of that was living out here. Well, we can be neighbors.
Yeah, I wanted to build like 2 castles here.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Oh, I feel kind of bad that I built like literally right where he was intending to build, but we can be neighbors, huh? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna put my items away from the trip, and then I'll think about the next project. Oh, hello.
Hello. Looking really good, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my storage room. Is that you, Como? How did I know?
How did you know?
The invisibility scarf can't fool me. Alright, well, I got all my stump duffed off. That took a while. I also was talking to Como, one of our players, for a while, so I actually was just building while we were chatting. So there's a lot more, you know, of this built up now, and the bottom down there is all cleaned up. I was thinking that could be turned into my furnace spot, maybe like an outdoor furnace cooking area, and then like the walls are a little bit more built up now over here. This is the front entrance right there, but yeah, I think for now I've done enough building. I would like to start getting work done on a farm. Like I said, that's one of the things I want to do in this video. And like, once again, like I did with the first house I built, I settled in a very mountainous area. Like, this is not really conducive at all to farming. I mean, I could go down there to the coast. That looks flatter down there, right? Maybe I could have a path going down And then that's where the animals and crops are, you know? Not sure though. This is just a very, very mountainous region, isn't it? Let me go down there. Let me see what that looks like and I'll scout it out. Yeah, I mean, this looks a little bit more flat, but it's still kind of just hilly, isn't it? Like, it just kind of immediately gets into a hill. But this might have to do... I mean, I could also clear out a spot, flatten it down, right? Also, the forest across the river, I mean, I could be pretty expansive with this base and have, you know, various regions where I do my farming. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's another village here. Wow, there's quite a few. I mean, this could work. It's just not that flat, though. What about right there? That looks pretty flat. Yeah, see, this is actually really flat. This could work for sure. Maybe I could bring some materials over with a cart. We'll build a path, and this could be the farming district. I mean, I say district. I'm doing very rural, forested gameplay here, but as long as I'm in the forest, it's fine. That's the theme of this video. Yeah, there's the mountain. Golly, dude. This, everywhere I go, so pretty. This part of the country out here is so beautiful. This is definitely more of like the rural part of the map so far. I mean, most of the map is untouched, but there's a major town, Tide's End, a few thousand blocks that way, and very few people live out here in the country. And this place looks cool at night. Look at this, strolling up. It's probably going to take the entire video to finish this thing. I'm not going to do it all right now, but I've definitely made some excellent progress. Here, first of all, let's get to bed. Alright, so let's bring iron and coal and things that I'll need to build some buckets and hoes and to start a little farming hamlet. Bring all my wheat seeds and bone meal and stuff. Alright, that should be fine. Let's head out. Let's go build a little farm. Oh, I need to build a pathway as well down to the farm. Yeah, let's do that first. Okay, well, we've reached the river, so I just got to build a little simple bridge. The pathway is going to come along here, and then we'll go into the forest there. Alright, that'll do. I love the diagonal fences so much, man. One of my favorite mods. Alright, and then we'll just have this pathway go over there, and then we're pretty much there. So then I can start getting some clearances. Look at that farming dude over there. We'll do lots of trading. I want to trade for some, you know, bacon sandwiches. You can buy those from some of the custom villagers. Alright, and more or less, here we are. So, now I'm going to clear out a ton of trees, and then I want to have a little bit of like a basic cottage out here. Like a little tiny base to put some items away. Just pretty much just for farming crop tools and buckets, and then the main base will be that castle. You know, I will say there's a lot of holes where the stumps of the trees were, but honestly, that could make for a perfect, you know, pre-dug out spot for water holes, right? Like, that'll work, right? Because it's kind of ugly the way it is, but I could just fill it in with water, and that's fine. Just like this. There we go. I'm thinking right here is where the house can go. Just a small little Stardew Valley cottage in the forest. Alright, well I think the house is done, so it's not much. You know, it's a quaint little home. We got a fireplace, but this will be enough storage. It's purely for farming and some basic tools and materials. I've got a little workshop in the back, so I'll cook up whatever I need to back there. And eventually I do want to build also a kitchen right here with some stoves. And we can chop up the vegetables I get from the garden out front. Alright, that's a pretty good sized farm, right? That'll be plenty of bread. I want to use that wheat to start getting some cows. That's the one thing, as I've said, that I've had such an issue getting a hold of is leather. So I want to start some animal pens. And those can be more easily put on a hill. You know, animals can kind of graze on hills. Crops got to be pretty flat, but I can put an animal pen down here. But first of all, I got to find them. Let's go find some cows. What is that? Oh my god. That must be, what are those big beaked birds that have, like, the baby and the swaddle? You know what I'm talking about? I know what these things are supposed to be. That is so goofy. Remember those old cartoons where they would, like, carry a baby? Those birds? Something like that. Alright, well, that's frozen over there. Probably not gonna find cows that way. Oh, is that a skunk? Wait, do they spray you? I don't think so. It's kind of just shy. I have a skunk spray fetish. I mean, what? Well, there's no cows in that forest, so I might have to go on a little bit more of a journey to find them. It also would be a good chance to go back to the castle and pick up some more crops, like potatoes and carrots. I mean, I can check this village too. Sometimes there are little animal pens in a village. It's worth a try. Clarence. There's definitely plenty of villagers here, that's good. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be any cows, which is fine. We'll go to more of like a plains. Alright, good to be back. Let's get some vegetables. Get this stuff. Maybe some tea blossoms too. Alright, so yeah, my farm is down there. Oh, you can actually see it from here. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah, the farm's down there, but I don't have any cows, so I'm gonna go on more of a journey. I think you might be able to put animals in the back of carts. Maybe not supply carts, but I know there's a different type of cart. This thing. Okay, so it's just 2 wheels and that, and you can put an animal in there. So I could theoretically have one in the cart and then also be carrying one. You can pick up stuff with this mod called Carry On, like this. So I can just put that down. So I can have a cow in my hands and then a cow in the cart, so I have 2. Well, let's just make that cart real quick. It's not too hard to make. Clarence, what happened? A hammer is what happened. Kind of forgot that I built this path. This goes to my old house, right? I think it does. Yeah, there's the old village. Oh, my cart. This happens sometimes. I get stuck behind a tree. Yeah, almost settled right there. That would have been a good spot. Maybe I can come back to it in another video. But I feel like cows probably would be closer to spawn. There's a plains down there. Let's give it a try. Okay. Come on, you big baby. What is this? We cannot have that on the Flow SMP. We're not having no floating trees. Give me a break. No, sir. Oh, hello. Mind your business, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, there's a house there. Oh, that looks like a player's house, right? Yeah, this is nice. Oh, I wonder, do they have any cows? No, it looks like it's freshly built. Yeah, this is nice. I like it. Very spacious. I got a great view. Look at that. You just can't go wrong with this world. Everywhere is beautiful. There's so many good views. What is that? Is that an animal in my cart? It was. There's got to be some cows in more of like an open plain like this. Looks like there's another house coming up right here. Any cows, huh? This is Rain's Pookie Bear. Well, I don't see anything. Maybe the Pookie Bear escaped. That's not a sentence I ever thought I would say. Yeah, this is under construction Rain's coastal house. Cool. Yeah, we're getting back towards my very first house on the server, right up in here. This is where I very briefly initially settled down. Not this house, a little bit further up. There it is, right there. My tiny little shack. This thing, not my proudest home, but it was a fine starter base. All right, well, let's keep looking. There's got to be some cows somewhere. I refuse to believe I will not find them. Anything over here? Like, there's animal pens, but I'm not finding any animals. Maybe everyone has moved or something. I mean, here, well, I will say this. I know for a fact that there are cows in Tide's End. This is the town I started the video in. You know, it's like 4,000 blocks away. I could do that and then just bring a cow in a boat and bring him back. It's just going to be a crazy journey, but I've been kind of meaning to go to Tide's End, just checking in on the players, see what everyone is up to, so might be a good opportunity to just have a little bit of an expedition. It might be a little bit closer. I think it's more like 2,500 blocks from spawn, but it's like a 5-minute boat ride. It's not too bad. It'll be a good opportunity to say hello. Look at all the birds, dude. Holy crap. Get out of the way. Beep, beep. Why are there so many, dude? There's tons of them. Clear off, huh? Someone's got to quell the population. We need Duck Dynasty up in here. Oh, why is there ice here? What? Did someone come here with Frostwalker? They must have. What on earth? Oh, these are water endermen. Yeah, I was like, what on earth is that? Golly, it's like a wasteland. There's the town coming into view. That's Tide's End. By far the biggest town on the server so far. It's really expanded a lot since I was here last. I got like a windmill, I got a barn, there's boats and medieval homes. It's really cool. Wow, and like the sunset too. Oh man. Welcome to Tide's End. This is a beautiful place. So I believe... Oh, wait, how is this possible? Oh, is this with map art? I don't know. I don't know how they spelled that. That's cool. It's a warehouse for rent. Well, I believe there is a animal pen down there. Oh, well, there should be. Wait, what? Are there no cows here? No. I came all this way and they're not here anymore? There were definitely cows in here before. Oh man, that sucks. Well, surely there's like another animal pen somewhere in the town. There's gotta be. Let me go see if Como is home. I'll ask him. Como? You home? I'll give him some snacks. There we go. Nothing crazy, but hey, it's all I can afford right now. Okay, well, man, I gotta find another source of cows. Maybe up here somewhere? Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm quite nervous to see you.
Oh, you're fine. I came to town looking for cows. I was wondering if you knew where I could find some.
No.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I just came a few thousand blocks away. Yeah, here's my old house. This is where I started the video at. It's a pretty cool place. I mean, I could also grab some materials while I'm here. I left some things here, I bet. There's a lot of iron and copper and stuff. I don't know. I might leave this kind of separate. I'll come back here for sure. But let me just sleep in my bed for the night. It's upstairs. Oh, what is this? This is from... Not a bribe? What? Oh my god, bro. I mean, this is very generous, but as I've said before, I honestly don't like handouts, really. I like to earn stuff myself, so I appreciate the gesture, but I'm gonna politely decline. But thank you guys. I just remember in season 1 of the Flow SMP, like 2 years ago, I was given like stacks upon stacks of iron blocks, and it kind of destroyed my motivation to play survival. I like to earn everything myself, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. All right, well, okay, I gotta keep looking though. There have to be cows, bro. I swear to God, there have to be. Let me check on this side of the town. There might be something more in like the plains part. Oh, this looks cool. Look at that, a little mossy home. Whose house is this? This is cute. Is there a mailbox? Zivian's home. Farm if you want, just replant. Oh, cool. I see he doesn't have any animals, though. It seems like everyone's got a farm, but no one has animals. Whoa, look at this garden. This looks so varied and pretty. Wow. See, this is what I want my garden to look like back at the farmhouse. It's a very hilly town, I will say. It's not the most easy place to farm, but they're making it work. Okay, I'll try one more time over here. This is a different section of the town. Maybe there will be cows here. Whoa. Wait, look at all this. Oh my god. This place is huge. This was not here last time I visited town. Holy crap. That looks like Novigrad from The Witcher 3. It's like a proper little port. A big port. Wow. Look at this. This is cool. Let me check this out. Wow, I love those little ribbons. What is that? That's new to me. Yeah, this is really cool. No animals, but I'm just happy to see it. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to find any cows, so I'm going to have to just call it quits. Maybe head my way back to spawn. I mean, to be fair, I didn't even check out spawn. There's a pretty big tavern there. I could check that out too, but man, cows are hard to find. I was told there's also an open mic happening right now. I don't even know what that means at spawn. So I could just roll up and see what people are up to. There's usually more people running around at Tides, but I think a lot of them are at spawn, so we could just head back that way. Hello, everyone. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep looking. I have to go, actually. My girlfriend's almost home, but I wish you guys the best. I would stay if I could, but I have to go.
You're good, you're good. Take it easy.
Yeah, I wish I could stay, but I have to go shortly. But it looks like a fun little event in a tavern. Guess while I'm here, we can stop by the visitor center. I think they've dressed it up a little bit to make it more obvious that you're supposed to take gear from this place. Oh. What's up, Speeve? Like, I thought maybe there were signs somewhere. I don't know. Like, some players didn't understand that you can take this. It's not just, like, decoration. This is meant to be taken. But, yeah, I hope this has proven to be a nice resource for the community. But I think I'm going to have to go back without cows, unfortunately. Unless by some miracle I find some on the way back. I'll go back a little bit of a different way. Maybe I'll find them going this direction. I mean, there's a fox right there. There's a boar, right? I think boars drop leather, but I don't know how you get more of them. Yeah, these guys are kind of running away from me, though. Well, there's Crusader's Keep just up ahead, so I might as well swing by there, because it's right next to my house. This place is so cool, dude. It's one of my favorite builds on the server already. Yeah, look at this place. Ooh, just in time for the sunset, too. Look at that view. Holy crap. Alright, well there's Arrow Point Bastion, and then there's the farm, so I'm going to have to go back without a cow, unfortunately. Maybe I'll take a break from the farming when we get back. I'll do more of a mining trip and chat about life or something, do a talk, because that was quite a trek. Okay, well, I'm going to put my stuff down. I have a lot of stuff from the farming I was doing, like my inventory is pretty full, so we'll empty that out here, and then I'll do a mining trip. I got a good topic in mind. We're talking about life, and then, oh, excuse you, and then we'll do a mining trip. Alright, dude, let's talk. I've got two intertwined topics here. I'm going to do two back-to-back talks. And they're both revolving around this idea about how some people are just so short-sighted and so easily emotional. And I want to talk about, you know, emotional regulation and how some people are just very unreasonable, okay? I want to just get to the bottom of why some people have such a hard time with grudges and anger issues, and why some people are just so addicted to outrage. You know, they love to have problems. You know, the kind of people in your life that are just always mad about something. They're always complaining about something. There's always something going wrong, right? Man, those people are so insufferable. I always try to draw from personal experience when it comes to these talks, right? I want to have some sort of thing to pull from so it feels more real. And the example that I was thinking about when it comes to grudges and anger and whatnot, a couple of months ago now, I did a talk just like this in one of my videos where I talked about how I lost a bunch of money, right? I lost some money investing, and I talked about how it's a really stupid mistake and that I hoped I could learn from that. And a vocal minority of people had a problem with that. They got very upset with me that I don't know, that I fucking give it to the homeless or something instead of spending it on investments, right? Still, to this day, you know, months later now, I am still getting comments from people that are like, "You're such an awful person," or like, "You got any investing tips for me, haha," you know? I'm not even mad when I read those comments. I'm just disappointed, man. Like, this is so embarrassing. How rent-free do you have to be living in someone's head for them to continually leave messages to you talking about how much they hate you? You know, it's just embarrassing. I think about anger issues and grudges and things like this from the perspective of power, and how a lot of the times you get this false sense of power when you're angry with someone, or if you feel like someone has wronged you. You know, it feels good to a certain extent. You feel empowered, you feel like your emotions are validated, you feel like you've got some dirt on someone, you know, and you feel like what the emotion you're feeling is correct, right? It feels good to be angry sometimes. But when we think about it, just think about it logically for a second. If you're thinking about someone enough to leave messages to them, you're thinking about how much you hate them, they take up attention in your mind, you're going out of your way to tell them all these emotions, who really has the power in this dynamic? The person who you're angry with really is the one that holds the power, because you can't stop thinking about them, you know? And if you're angry with someone, or if you feel like they've wronged you, of course you gotta tell them that at a certain point, but to just continually add on baggage and just never let it go is just sad. And like when I get these comments about how people are like, "You're such a piece of shit for losing all that money," I'm not mad at them, man. I'm just sad for them, really. I'm disappointed, because it's like, is that really the best way to spend your time? That your Tuesday afternoon writing hate comments, you know? I just want people to learn to let go of the past. And I mean, this example is so fucking dumb anyways. Like, who cares what I do with my money? But if you have like a very like legitimate reason to be angry with someone, like maybe someone betrayed you in some way, like your girlfriend, your boyfriend, a friend, whatever, like, yes, I can totally understand being angry with someone, but like, to be angry for months or years and to just never let it go is just, it's corrosive to your mental health. It genuinely is. Like, think about how much better it would feel if you were not angry with someone and you're just like, you know what they did was wrong and I don't approve of their actions, but you know what, the past is the past, let's just move on, you know? People always get this idea wrong, in my opinion, about forgiveness, because people think that to forgive someone means that you are saying what they did was okay. It is not that at all, bro. Forgiveness is simply just saying, I accept what happened. I don't necessarily like what happened, but I am just going to accept what the past was and move on. You're just saying, I'm no longer allowing this to take up mental energy in my space, right? That's all you have to do, right? And it's not simple, of course it's not, but it does not mean that you have to say what happened was in any way okay, or that you approve of someone's actions, right? That's not what forgiveness has to mean. It can mean that. It can mean coming to terms and say, you know what you did was fine, it's not a big of a deal. It can be whatever you want, but I want people to just get rid of this idea that forgiveness has to mean that you're, excusing someone's behavior. It does not have to mean that at all. But even so, I just want to reiterate the power dynamic thing, because people really get it twisted and they feel so just empowered, Like I noticed that when all that stuff was going down, when I told people that I lost that money, there was like a group of like 50 people that just felt so, I could tell they feel so empowered. There's like a herd mentality and everyone's like, yeah, man, we're on the right side of this. We're on the moral correct side of this. And I mean, I'm not religious, but like I've done a little bit of YouTube research here and there and how people share their perspective on how dark, angry thoughts and holding on to anger in a way is kind of like a sin. And trust me, I'm not religious, so I don't want people to like twist this, but it's very tempting is what I'm saying. It feels like you're being tempted, like, oh, it would be so easy to be angry, It's so much easier to be angry with someone than to learn how to forgive them. It's so much easier, bro. It's not even close. So I get it. I understand why being angry it feels like the correct thing to do. But I promise you, as long as you feel resentment towards someone, you are never going to be at peace, ever. You have to learn how to forgive and move on and just accept what happened and move on with your future. But again, I mean, some people, they just don't want to be helped. And that's also part of the equation. Some people just love to have problems. They love to feel like something's going wrong and they have a certain, tribe mentality, like us versus them. Some people love that shit. And it just is what it is. And some people don't want to be helped. I would like to believe that most of you guys are pretty emotionally intelligent or would like to be. And it takes some more nuance than just being angry at literally everything you see on the internet. Like there's people I don't like on the internet. Like I don't like, Logan Paul, right? But I'm not going to go in his video and tell him how much I hate him. That's just embarrassing. Let's be responsible, mature adults. Just have your opinion. You don't have to share it and just move on, okay? I hope that some of that makes sense. I don't want to ramble too much on this topic, but anger it's a dangerous thing. It's a very tempting thing, and I think we all got to learn how to control it a little bit better. But that is my one topic about anger issues and grudges and whatnot, and letting go of the past. Another one that I have that I think was related enough to connect it to that topic is just how some people are so dumb, bro. Like, shockingly dumb. I was going to the grocery store the other day with my girlfriend, and there was something up ahead, like a road was closed, right? And we couldn't keep going further. And there was like another road of cars that was kind of blocking the intersection. Like there were cars in the road, so we couldn't go forward, right? And so we had to wait for the light to turn green so we could go and everything could clear up. But there was like 4 to 5 people behind us just laying on the horn like, move, get out of the way, what's going on? Just so angry. And like we're at the front of the line, we can't move because there's cars blocking the road, so there's nothing we can do, we're just waiting there. But the entire time they thought, oh, what is this dumbass doing, not moving at the green light? Why aren't we moving? Blah, 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 right? And it's just like no consideration at all that, oh, maybe something's going on up ahead. Maybe there's a blockage. Maybe we have to wait for the cars to move ahead, Sorry, I didn't fucking plow through the line of blocked cars. I guess I should have done that, right? I don't know. Some people are just shockingly dumb with no consideration of the fact that maybe something else is going on that is outside of the person up ahead's control, right? Maybe something else is going on that I didn't think about, right? And I'm connecting this to the previous talk because I feel like some people are just so easily tempted into being angry, and they just love having problems, and they just immediately assume the worst in people, right? But it's like, no, let's have a little bit of nuance here. Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe the car up ahead can't move because of something, and let's just relax for like 30 seconds, and it'll be okay, right? And the funny thing was that once we eventually got through the light, A couple of those cars like angrily drove past us on the wrong side of the road, by the way, risking getting into an accident, and laid on their horn on next to us, you know, let me make sure I really know how angry I am at this guy. It's just like, what are you doing, bro? This is so embarrassing. I told my friends about this, and they were like, I feel like these people are probably gonna die like 10 years earlier just out of sheer stress, you know? Like, how is your peace so easily disturbed that you're gonna just like lay on the horn so angry over nothing, like over something that other people have no control over? An analogy I was thinking about was, it's kind of like if you were boarding an airplane, and you know how there's like a kind of a slow line of people getting onto the plane, and it takes forever, and you know, maybe the line isn't moving because someone up ahead is, you know, putting their baggage up in the overhead bin, and, you know, we can't move, right? And imagine some guy behind you is like, what's the issue? Get out of the way. Let's speed it up, you know? And it's like, maybe someone is putting their bag away, man. Like, let's relax for a second. Maybe something is going on up ahead, and let's just relax. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how some people are so short-tempered that they're just going to immediately assume, oh, it's not going my way, so I'm going to have a tantrum. Again, some people just love to have problems, and some people don't want to be helped. They just want to immediately go to the worst possible outcome because that is the easiest thing to do, right? It's so much easier to think, oh, the line of cars isn't moving because, I don't know, the universe wants me to be slower. There's no, like, it doesn't make sense. But it's so much easier to just immediately get angry than to think, oh, maybe there's like a blockage up ahead. Maybe there's an accident. Maybe an ambulance is blocking the road. Like, there could be 1,000 different reasons. And I'm shocked how some people don't even consider that. Or they don't even think, maybe something else is going on here, and I didn't give it enough consideration, you know? I mean, it was more funny than anything. Like, my girlfriend and I kind of laughed to each other when we got to the grocery store, like, that guy was insane. Or just, you know, you have to learn to recognize that some people are just stupid. They're just dumb. The world is full of people like that. Whether we want to admit it or not, like, there's a lot of stupid people out there, and you just have to learn to laugh. It's very easy to get into an altercation and be like, oh, I'm going to blare my horn back at him. I'm going to escalate the situation. But no, bro, let it go. It's not that big of a deal. Like, whenever I get hate comments, I could easily respond to them and get angry back, but it's not worth it. Just delete it, move on, forget it. It's fine. But yeah, those are the two talks I had about this topic. You know, people that love to have problems. It is what it is. There's going to be people like this in your life, regardless of whether you want them there. It is what it is. But yeah, let's get back to Minecraft now. All right, well, that was pretty productive. That was quite a mining trip. I always go mining or doing stuff like that when I talk about life. So yeah, I got a lot of gems from that, but I'm back now. Let me just empty my stuff off. I think I want to go back to the farm. I was kind of missing it. It's all the way down there. We could do some more farming. Yeah, I just got to dump my stuff off. Oh, wait, that's new. That was not there last time. Oh, there's also this from Como. Oh, he gave me some bacon and a peanut and a sparrow. Okay, thanks, dude. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I also need to go through my mail. I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's also mailboxes on the server, so people can send packages, and I need to go through that. It's very, very backed up. Yeah, let's just empty all this stuff out first. I guess one more thing. I should mention, if I didn't already, why I have lapis and bones and gold from that trip, because I was just mining stone. I've got this accessory here called the Miner Rune, which gives you a chance to get extra loot when you go mining. It's a combination of several different accessories I got last time in this world, so that's how I'm able to get diamonds from stone. It's super busted. I mean, I did go through probably like 5 to 7 pickaxes, but I got 48 diamonds, so, you know, it's overall profitable. But yeah, I just wanted to explain that, because it probably doesn't make much sense if you don't know about that accessory. I'm going to try to get another Miner Rune in this video. I don't have, honestly, a very good one here. It's only plus 4% efficiency, which is just a number that dictates how good the numbers of the buff is going to be. So it can be anywhere from plus 60% to minus 60%, I'm pretty sure. And if this was plus 60, which is the max, it would probably be more like a 5.5% chance for extra loot, which would be really good. So I'll work towards that. I'll show you how to do it later. Good lord, I have so much stuff in here already. Like, there's too much lapis. Let's turn this into a block. That's ridiculous. Like 20 stacks of lapis. That's actually really nice, by the way, that Como gave me this peanut, because you can plant this and, you know, make more peanuts, which can be used for different foods. I can make peanut butter? Bro, that's like my favorite food, probably, in the entire world, peanut butter. Just so versatile. Put it in my shakes a lot. Oh, peanut salad? Peanut crate? Yeah, we should do this. You make honey peanut soup? That sounds fire, bro. Man, yeah, let's do that later for sure. And they gave me a sparrow here. Oh, he's so cute. All right, let's check out that tower. That looks cool. That was definitely built while I was gone in the caves. I want to see who made that. Oh, that's you, Peptic. Did you build this tower?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. I just noticed it popped up. Give me a tour. Give me a tower.
So this is the this is the fire tower. It's half complete. There's no staircase yet.
Oh, wait, how?
Can't get up.
Can you, wait, here, Peptic, put me on his head and then he'll flamingo me up. I'm riding a flamingo.
Okay,
Oh
there
my
you go.
god, just enough.
So Tropic working on the interior here. This is the bed. It's actually pretty cool.
Nice.
I haven't seen this yet.
Dude, this view is crazy, guys.
Yeah, I was like the distant horizons thing must be
Yeah,
awesome.
my base spot is pretty cool.
I know, I
Shot
know.
here.
I'm sorry, I took Tropic spot unknowingly. I know, I want to get a campfire and just sit down with some people and chat at some point. Oh wait, yeah, can you guys see my farm from here?
Really hope I don't. These earthquakes.
Oh shit. Good thing I set my spawn, okay? Alright, I'm not as rich as you. I don't have feather falling. That sucks, I lost 37 levels. Hey, thank God for optional keep inventory, right? Well, I need to go unbox some fan mail. I'm pretty backed up on my packages.
Yeah, we noticed.
We noticed. Are you going through my mail, Peptic? Yeah, here it is. Man, this is very, very backed up. Yeah, quite a few packages. So, let's do a little unboxing. I don't yet have an unboxing room. I had one at my old house. I had a little table where I would unbox mail, but I could just do it maybe in this section of the house. It's a cool basement. I like this place a lot. I mean, this will do. This is just my bedroom. So we got one from Two Pancakes. This is some cherry wine for you to pop open at the end of your next 117 days. Should it be aged long enough to taste good? That's cool. We got some wine. Look at this. Cherry wine. So it's currently aged 4 days, and it would take 48 days for it to improve in quality. Okay, it gives me visibility. All right, well, I'll definitely hold on to this. We can, we can crack this open at the end of the video. All right, well, thank you, Two Pancakes. We also got another one from him, made with fresh vegetables grown near my vinery. Enjoy. Oh, he gave me some ratatouille. Hey, ratatouille, huh? Is it an Italian dish? I don't actually know if it is. I'm sorry if I'm misjudging that. Thank you. Oh, we got another one from Two Pancakes. I got a whoopee cushion. Yes, sir. There we go. All right, we got one from Seth. I got, what? I got 4 lark buntings. What are these? Oh, they're birds. Oh, okay. All right, well, I like some birds. We got one from Como himself. Yeah, all of these have been sent by Como, by the way. I asked him to forward my mail from my last mailbox to this one, so thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's see what he gave me. Oh, I got some funeral wine? Excuse me, what? Did someone perish? Okay, funeral wine, that's crazy. There's 144 days to age, though, so unfortunately, it's not going to improve in quality before the end of this video. Well, I'll put that down. Can you place these? Oh, you can. Okay. We got one from Mr. Pigman that says Sammy. Oh, a sandwich. Oh, okay. I was about to say, how does he know what my cat's name is? I've got a ginger cat named Sam. All right, well, I'm not hungry, but I will definitely hold on to this. Thank you. I want to get into this stuff, by the way, the food, Farmer's Delight stuff. That's the idea with the farm down there. I'll grow my own vegetables and make some food. All right, well, let's keep this train rolling. We got one from Cherry. If you're willing, play me in chess sometime. All right, I got a chessboard. Put this in my bedroom. In the last video, I played chess against Icarus, I think it was. It was fun. You can just put the chessboard down and then you can assemble a game and play full-on chess in Minecraft like this. You can just like grab the piece and, you know, play. But it's kind of a little bit difficult in my experience because you can't, I mean, like right here, I can't see the pieces that well. And then it's not like a straight-up top-down view, you know? It's not like you can really see it from this angle because this is probably how you're used to playing chess, like on chess.com or something. But it's still cool. I still love the fact that we have that in game. And there's some other mods I think we can install that add other mini games to the server that potentially we could do later. So I might play some chess sometime. Stay hydrated from Bucket Pick 56. Oh, we got some water. Cheers, dude. We got some thoughts and prayers by Topic. Oh my God. Wait, what? He just gave me all of this? That's too much, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, I think that's in reference to last time I had repaired a pickaxe at an anvil, and when I repaired it, it not only destroyed the pickaxe somehow, but it crashed the entire server. So I lost my very nice pickaxe. So thank you, dude. Thank you for the thoughts and prayers. But what did he even give me? He gave me a pickaxe heater, This automatically smelts mined ores. I think I have one already, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Well, thank you. We got some totems. I never use totems. I think they're a little bit cheap, but I appreciate the gesture. We got a tool scrap. Wow, this one is insanely good. It's just a really good accessory. It makes your tools break down slower. It's just like unbreaking, basically. This one looks really cool. Digging claws increases the wearer's base mining level to stone. Increases your mining speed. Okay. I mean, I already can insta-mine stone with my pickaxe because it's got efficiency 5 and I've got a lot of buffs for mining, but maybe it would be able to insta-mine ore too, or like deep slate or something. I don't know. I should try that out. I mean, I don't normally like to take handouts and free accessories and stuff, but you know, digging claws, it sounds cool. I might try it out. We got another one here from Como. We got some snapdragons. Oh, that sounds pretty. It's just like a flower, I guess. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll decorate with that. All right, thank you, Como. That makes my garden really pretty now. I got a package from Sparky, but it's got like a purple border. Does that mean it's like an epic package? I don't know. Wait, I got an epic life stealer. Bro, what is this? Health drain heals the user 20% of the dealt damage. That sounds cool. I'll probably just hang this up though in an item frame. Like I said, I don't want to take free items really. I feel like it kind of devalues my own survival experience, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the gesture. Yeah, here, I'll just take one of these item frames and we can put it like right there. Thank you, dude. And then one more. This says flex by 0. Oh god, is this going to be like 64 diamond blocks? Oh, it's a gold door? Wait, I didn't know that even existed. Is this like the gold door from Terraria? Like that? Oh, that's drippy. Listen to that sound. That is nice. I'm definitely going to use these. I like that. Alright, my bedroom has aura now. Okay, well there is all the packages. Man, that was not too many actually. I think there was probably like 15 or so of them, but yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I love the mail system so much. It's such a good addition for a Vanilla Plus server like this where you've got easily sendable packages and, you know, it's just so simple to do. I gotta get my own post box. I've got a mailbox, but I need to get a post box in order to send packages to people. But yeah, pretty good haul all around. Christmas came early, so I'm gonna probably go back down to the farm now, I would say. I want to start getting some crops growing, and I want to do some trading. That's what I want to do. I want to get some villager trading, and I want to grow some wheat so I can get bread, so I can make some more villagers. Normally by now I would have stacks upon stacks of sticks crafted and trading that for emeralds and ranking up that way, but I've not done any of that so far, so I want to do that now. Oh, I got a potato beetle. Let's go. This is such a good accessory for farming. It just gives you a chance to get double harvesting, I guess, so I'll definitely swap that out while I'm doing all this. Alright, well I used up like 8 stacks of bone meal, so that should be plenty for getting some animals. Now I just gotta build a pen. I'll probably build it over here. We'll clear out some more trees, and I'll put an animal pen up on the hill. Definitely we'll need some more axes though, if I'm gonna clear out these trees here. That should do. Alright, well there's the pen. It's just a little bit awkward though, because there's a lot of slabs around. So I've left some gaps here, and I feel like it's not probably the smartest thing to do that. Like, I could probably just cover it up, right? I could just make it work. It's not going to look quite as clean as I would hope, but I don't want them wandering off. Alright, that's better. Now it's all closed off. So, like I said earlier, cows are just impossible to find in my experience. I know they're out there, but man, they are tricky. So I think I'm just going to try to get some sheep. I think I saw some in the forest, you know, earlier in the video, and I can get a lot of, you know, wool from them, and then I'll get some beds for the villagers. Because as far as I'm aware, all the beds have been stolen from that village, so I need to get some more if I'm going to have any over here. And I would like to build my own structures on this farm, make it like a proper ranch, you know? But first of all, let's get some sheep. I know I saw some sheep in this forest. I know they're out there somewhere. Okay, here's one. This could work, but I need a second one. Oh, there's one. Okay, yes, there's 2. So what I can do is just pick them up and I'll bring them back. So we are going to have some interracial sheep here, but you know what? I'm a fan of diversity, so this is fine. Yeah, there we go. So with time, we'll get some more sheep. So, but in the meantime, I'm going to get to work on making some villager houses. We'll put just some little shacks over here. I want to ultimately get a really varied looking crop field. I don't want it to just all be one crop. I feel like it would look so pretty if I had wheat and carrots, potatoes, and all the other types of new crops we've got. Get some nice biodiversity in here, huh? That looks so pretty. I think I left my potatoes and carrots back at the castle. I'll get that later. I do like how the podzol is kind of mixed in here though, because you can't actually till podzol, and I thought that was going to be kind of annoying at first, but it makes it look really varied and textured in here. Building a farm to me is much more about the aesthetics than the efficiency. I don't really care if it's super efficient, like a perfect row of 4 out from each water source and it's all automated. I don't care about that at all. Man, look at that mountain backdrop, bro. Alright, so the house is complete now. I think I'm going to run back to the castle, grab some glass, because I don't have any for my windows, and then we'll start getting some villagers in there. I also want to grab some potatoes and carrots. I want to make sure I get that to expand my farm's operation. Alright, let's go back. I like having kind of 2 separate bases for this side of the map. It's kind of nice to just have a different place to go to, change the scenery. I think doing this all in one world is teaching me a lot about, not the idea of like a forever world, because I kind of hate that term, but just like being able to have different parts of the map that you explore and settle down in, and not just being committed to one base. Like having a different theme every time really encourages you to explore and build bases in different biomes, and it's just really nice. Like I like that I still have that house at the start of the video that I'll probably go back to eventually, and to know that I've got different homes around the map. Clarence. Here, while I'm on this side of the river, let's bring some Clarences over. There's one. Here's one. Come with me, buddy. Yes. Fletcher. My favorite. Alright, welcome to your new home. So yeah, I'll do lots of trading. Stick trading is my favorite trade with all the villagers. Let's get him a friend, though. Let's also give him some windows. That would not be ideal if a baby zombie got in there. Hey, come here. Get back here, you. Alright, 2 Clarences. Excellent. So I can finally start trading all this excess wood away. I've collected so much. Get rid of all these sticks. Alright, make me more villagers. Alright, so I've got a couple of structures now, right? The farm is starting to take shape. I think I want to not only do some trading, like proper good amount of trading with the villagers, I also want to clear out some space for like a lumber section area where I chop trees down. And I also sent an announcement. I like to do little announcements with screenshots from the Flowstate about how I intend to open like a sandwich shop out here in the countryside, like a little farmer's market that you might see, you know, a couple hours outside the city, you know. And I think it'd be fun to build like a bacon shop or like sell mutton chops and whatnot out here, like farm to table type of thing. That's probably gonna have to come a little bit later because I do have to probably build a separate structure, and I also want to get some more, you know, trading done and whatnot. I'm going to do trading for now, but I think that's a good medium to long-term goal to work towards. I'm not even really sure how you make sandwiches. I'm assuming you need bread and then probably meat, but I'm probably going to need like tomatoes or onions. I need to make another farm because this is really just wheat right now. I'll think about it. For now, I'll just do some trading and then we'll figure it out. Yeah, I think maybe up here could be a different crop field, like potatoes. That's mostly wheat down there. Speaking of which, let me go harvest that. It's been a while. How do you keep getting out? This little escape artist. Get back in there, you. Alright, that's a pretty good harvest. Wow, I'll be able to feed all my animals with that. Well, I say that. I need to get more sheep, man. This is a pretty big pen for just like 4 or 5 sheep. And I need cows. Maybe I could do another expedition that way. I've not gone that way at all in the map, and maybe I'd find some more animals in the regions where players haven't been much. I don't know why they're so hard to find, man. They are really rare, cows. I need chickens, I need pigs, I need all the animals I can make, you know, bacon sandwiches and omelets and stuff out here. Oh, I got a discount voucher. This is a very, very nice accessory. This gives you a discount obviously, when you trade. So I guess for now, I can get rid of my minor rune. I'm not using this right now. There's a lot of different accessories you can combine. Like the minor rune is a combination of 3 different accessories. So you can get all 3 buffs in one. I feel like the potato beetle one here, the one that gives you a double harvest chance, you can combine that with one that's for like breeding. You can get like twins when you breed animals. You can get one for taming animals. There's so many. There's like 12 to 15 or something like that, different accessories. And that would take forever to farm them all up, but that would be really cool. Maybe not in this video, certainly not, but maybe several videos, episodes down the line, I could eventually get the ultimate item. It's called the Soul of Minecraft, and you get every single buff in one. Also, sorry, am I intruding? Do your thing, do your thing. I've been meaning to explore this cave, by the way. I feel like I keep seeing zombies come out of there, and that'd be kind of bad. My villagers are running around. Let me do that right now, actually, just to make sure it's zombie-proof. Hey, Clarence. Watch where you're walking. Oh. What? I did not put this here. Why is there a redstone? This shouldn't even be obtainable because the nether isn't open yet. Did Peptic put that in there? He might have. Peptic is my moderator if you didn't know. That is spooky. I have no idea why that's there. Alright, the tunnel should be secure now. Alright, well, I built a second house over there, as you can see. It's not furnished yet, there's no beds in there, but this is pretty large. It's bigger than the last one, and this is going to be for toolsmiths and more miscellaneous villagers like librarians and stuff like that. Haven't done it yet, haven't gotten more because I'm still trying to fill out the Fletcher house, but overall this is a pretty good expansion. We got some more crops over here too. But I've been kind of hankering for a mending book, and I'm pretty sure that Tides End, the town I was talking about, has a mending book shop for sale. Buy books there. So I might head over there, might bring some emeralds or payment, or I don't know how much they cost, but I'll bring some items. We'll do a little bit of an expedition. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to come across some cows, but yeah, I just want to get out of the country a little bit, head back into the town. Got all my essentials for my journey, so let's do it. There's the castle. I gotta finish that up. Head back there soon. I'm not in a rush though. Oh. Just got a clayfish. What? What is this? There's a mod actually called Tide, funnily enough, because I'm heading to Tide's End. And it adds a lot of new fish and fishing gear and stuff like that. I swear there's like a few new dozen fish to collect, and it's pretty good for fishing enthusiasts, people that like to fish in Minecraft. So maybe if I did like 117 days on an island or ocean or something like that, I could do some fishing content. But it's always kind of bored me, not just in Minecraft, but also in real life. Just I don't know. It's like a activity that is intended to just pass the time, not something to be focused on. There's this house again. I saw this earlier. I don't know if there's any progress been made on it. Looks cool though. I like this base. Yeah, I'm gonna swing my spawn while I'm here, see how the visitor center's doing. Here we are. Looks like it's still standing up, so that's good. Yeah, the picture for Tide's End has not been put up yet because we don't have the nether open yet, and you need the nether, you know, to get like blaze powder so you can brew potions, and you need potions for the camera stuff, basically. But eventually there will be a picture up there, but yeah, it looks like all is in order. This, I was told, by the way, is Origin. There's like a town right here that's coming up. This is the tavern. That place looks so cool, man. Look at that. I'm not sure what that is, though. Very, like, mushroom-esque tower. But yeah, it's like a house right there. There's some bridges. It looks very cute here. This is Spawn. Hello.
Hello.
Dude, the tavern's looking good.
Welcome to the Lavender Club. We're in need of some more decoration, but you know, it's simple. It's humble. We've got a little bit of a business district. In the middle here is a trading post. Also, we should show you the wizard tower.
Is that what this big mushroom is?
So currently it's just got a zombie grinder in here.
Wow, great view from up here. I was wondering, what is that, what's that square over there?
Origin's first tenement. Under construction, though.
Okay. Thank you. Also, wait, why do you guys all have an apple in your hand? Is this an inside joke?
What?
Oh,
We do? No, we're just perpetually hungry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
I got to run to Tides, but thank you for the tour.
Of course.
Yeah.
You take care.
And I forgot how much of a trek it is to go to Tides. It's worth it, though. It's a cool place. Oh, wait. I'm going to catch the sunrise. Oh, my God, bro. That is so pretty. I'm using photon shaders. They are by far my new favorite shader. Here we are. I've returned to Tides End. Man, this place is cool. So I came here looking for a mending book. I know I was offered one, and I was very kind, but I want to buy one. I want to find a shop and see what people are up to here. Looks like the town has expanded a little bit since I was here last. What on earth happened here? Is this under construction? I can't even tell. Hey, what's up, guys? I came to town looking for a mending book. Do you guys know where I can buy one?
We have a training hall, a public one.
Alright. Oh, wow. It's so cheap. Okay. I'll buy a few of these. How's Tides doing? Any expansion?
I mean, there has been a lot of development on that side, and then we have the tavern Como's building.
Yeah, what is this? It looks a little destroyed.
Oh well, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, I will say it was a bit of a trek getting here, but I'm always glad to swing by the town. I'll catch you guys later. Alright, that was nice. Nice to see the players. I'm gonna head back now to the farm. We'll keep expanding. I've got an expectation now from people. I've told them I'm gonna build that sandwich shop, so I better follow through. No way. No way, bro. Come with me. Come with me. A cow. Oh my god, I never thought I'd see the day, dude. Jeez, how long have I been looking for these things? Like hundreds of days now. I mean, it's only one, but I will take it, dude. And I'm pretty close to my house, too. Yeah, look, I'm right here. Perfect. Oh my god, he was right outside my base that whole time. Alright, well that was a good journey, but let's go back in the caves now. I've got some good topics in mind to talk about. Alright, let's chat about some stuff here, dude. I've got, again, two topics that are kind of intertwined here. I was thinking a lot recently about how people, especially when it comes to the internet and the culture of the internet, that people just love to give their 2 cents about literally anything. They just have to give their opinion. It's so important that everyone knows what I believe right now. You know, everyone knows this sensation, this phenomenon here. And the first topic I had is just from this idea that you don't need to convince everyone of your opinion. Like, it's fine if someone disagrees with you, you know? You don't have to have this attitude that I have to convince them of my side, you know? I have to do it. One of the examples I was thinking about was this young guy. He's about my age, like 22, 23. His name's Sander Stage, and I remember I watched his content like a year ago. Not a huge YouTuber, but he makes like finance, you know, entrepreneurial type content, and I felt like he had some interesting things to say. Whether it was in one of his videos or a video that he was in, he talked about how he feels like he has to respond to every comment, and if someone is leaving a negative comment, that he has to, you know, see what their perspective is and try to convince them otherwise and try to have a dialogue, right? And it's a noble thought. You know, I understand. I read every comment that I get, so I relate to that. But it's very clear sometimes when someone does not want to have an actual conversation and they just want to spew their garbage ass opinion about nothing. I get comments from time to time that are not trying to be constructive at all. They're just like I literally get comments like this sometimes about, hey, I think the talks you do in your videos are stupid. You should stop doing them. Or, yeah, you know all that personal stuff you're talking about? I just want to see the game, man. Don't stop doing that. And it's like, oh, okay. I didn't consider that the fact that I built this entire channel off of doing talks, I should stop doing them, you know? You know, some people, they just feel like they have to give their opinion, and some people feel like they have to engage with that. And to people like Sander Stage who feel like they have to, you know, respond and convince them otherwise, bro, you don't have to do that. The way that they communicate does not justify a proper full-on conversation. Some people just want to give, whether they intended it or not, just pure hatred, you know? They just want to get a jab at you. They want to leave a comment that's mean, that they know is going to get under your skin. They have to give their opinion just no matter the cost, bro. And it's not something that you have to engage with. I think some people that are very prone to deep, strong beliefs about things, like, on one side of the spectrum of political beliefs or whatever, or like deeply, deeply religious people, I feel like they have a hard time with this because a lot of the time you feel like my way is correct. People that are just so far down the rabbit hole, they cannot possibly see any other argument. They have to convince people of that side. My girlfriend definitely knew some people in college that were like that, very, very devout people. And there was no possible way that you could ever have a conversation with them that differed from their worldview. You don't have to convince them otherwise. Let them have their own beliefs. Let them be. Let them do their own thing. And you do your own thing. You don't have to have this academic battle with them that, no, you're wrong and I'm right. You don't have to do that. I just think that some people, it's clear that they are not interested at all in a proper dialogue. You see it a lot on those like 20 versus 1 videos that people do, like where it's like a round table of people and there's someone sitting in the center, like 20 people debate this political person or they debate, whatever. And it's clear that some people just want to push their opinion no matter what. They're not really interested in having a conversation. They just want to make sure that they feel heard and known. And like, it's just obvious, like, okay, if that's how you feel, that's fine. I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise because you are clearly too far down the rabbit hole for me to do anything about it. And that's how I feel, as I mentioned earlier, about the people that got really upset with me that I spent my money on investing and I lost it. And they were like, you should have done XYZ with your money instead. I know those people don't want to listen to my perspective. They don't care. They just want to feel angry. And let them do that. Let them be that. I think that if you come across people that are genuinely trying to listen and it's clear they have a certain amount of sincerity to them, then yes, maybe let's have a conversation. Because you can tell pretty quickly when someone has a certain vibe. No, I just want to share my opinion and I don't care at all what you believe. It's very obvious. And you're going to pick up on that quickly and know whether or not to waste your time with certain people. Just with the comments I see, if I see a really well thought out, long comment that says, hey man, I love the videos, maybe you should try this, no pressure, I just had a suggestion. I am so much more likely to listen to those kinds of people than if I just see like a 3-word response like, this is dumb. Stop doing this. Those people should become diplomats with communication skills like that. You need to let it go. You need to just not try to feel like you have to convince everyone of your opinion because it doesn't honestly result in anything a lot of the time. Sometimes there can be a conversation, but most of the time, especially on the internet, you're just going to waste your time. And you just need to learn to let people have their own opinions and just have your own life. Now, that's one half of the equation, right? That's one topic. The other part that I think is quite intertwined is how some people vastly overestimate and overvalue their opinion and the weight of their opinion. And they think that they're an expert on something that they most certainly are not. And man, no better place is that seen than the internet. I think particularly with podcast culture, this, how it's created this idea that everyone has a microphone, everyone can share whatever they want. You don't have to be an expert on anything. You can just share your opinion. And there's some silver linings to that, but it also, the side effect is that it allows people that have no business talking about a certain topic sharing their opinion. I don't know if this is a phrase that someone else has said, but I was thinking about the fact that the most beautiful thing about democracy is that everyone has a voice, but the worst part about democracy is also that everyone has a voice. Most people, I think, do not know how to use a platform like the internet responsibly. It's something that we don't even know how to fully utilize, so most people just utilize it poorly, and they don't really give much nuance to their arguments at all. And yes, the irony is not lost on me that I know I'm basically just doing that right now, talking about topics. But as I said earlier, I try to always speak from personal experience. I don't try to talk about things that I have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, I have no idea what it's like raising kids, raising a family. I'm only 23. That will come later. But I can talk about relationships because I've been dating my girlfriend for almost 9 years. You have to pick and choose what you know you can share your opinion about and where you actually have some authority on the topic. For whatever reason, maybe it's the anonymity that the internet provides, some people just feel like, I can share my opinion about this, I know what I'm talking about, when a lot of the time people do not. One of the ways that it manifests for me is I will often have people complain about my Minecraft server, the flowstate that I'm playing on right now, and they're like, this is wildly overpriced. Or the fact that you would charge money for this is ridiculous. Some people complain about it a lot. And the way that I always look at it, man, is like, if you don't like something, like if you think something is too expensive, then don't buy it. It's not that deep, you know? Like if I see something that's really expensive, like the movies, for example, and it's like, oh my God, $40 for me and my girlfriend to see a movie? I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go personally write a letter to Fandango or whatever saying that their movies are extremely overpriced. I'm just gonna be like, that's kind of crazy, and move on with my day. You know, you don't have to share your opinion. And I know that I don't even know that much about making movies. I don't know the pricing. I don't know why it's that expensive. Maybe they have legitimate reasons. Maybe it's very expensive to have a movie in theaters. Maybe the rent of the theater is extremely expensive, and I just don't see that, you know? You know, you have to give some thought of like, okay, maybe they're doing it for that reason. Or maybe there's some more nuance to the conversation. But most people don't think that far. And they just immediately have the knee-jerk reaction of like, oh, well, this is stupid, and I'm gonna say why, you know? Again, I think it's just like a temperament thing. Like some people just have that type of personality where they feel like they just have to share their opinion. They like to hear themselves talk, you know? Again, I know that irony is not lost on me. I'm talking to a microphone right now. But just hear me out, you know? You know those types of people that just, they don't think at all. They don't have any sort of critical thinking skills, and they just immediately go to the emotional response in their head. I would like to think that you guys listening to these videos are more mature than that. And we are adults that give things honest thought and effort. And if you don't like something, like if someone thinks that my server is too expensive, you don't have to buy it, bro. You can just move on. And I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to certain topics. I don't know what reasoning or what goes on behind closed doors to know that I've got a full-fledged opinion on a lot of topics. So I intentionally do not talk about those topics. When I get the experience where I feel like my opinion has some weight to the topic, then I'm going to talk about it. But if I feel like I'm not an expert on something, then I'm not going to talk about it, you know? Again, I think the internet just invites this. It breeds this environment of just like the Dunning-Kruger effect. I think that's what it's called, where people just vastly overestimate how much they know about a certain topic, and they're just going to share their opinion no matter what. It just is what it is, man. I think people need to be a lot more responsible with the internet than they have been. And to know that misinformation is a very powerful thing and rumors can spread like wildfire. Maybe I don't have the full picture, and maybe I shouldn't share my opinion on something that I know jack shit about. Maybe it's a naive thing to think that people would be that responsible and have that much nuance to their opinions. But I would just, again, like to think that the people watching these videos, you know, you across the screen, are more intelligent than the average person on the internet. I mean, I know the internet is just the way it is. Maybe I'm asking too much, but I was just thinking about it a lot. And I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on these topics. Please, let me know if I'm being delusional or if there's more thoughts that I'm not considering here. But those are my two topics about people that share their opinions and beliefs and whatnot. Now let's get back to the game. Okay, so I'm back at the farm, and I kind of glossed over it, but we have a cow now. Look at that, man. I never thought I'd see the day, so I actually would like to just get it over with and just get a second one. Might take me a while, but I just want to get more cows. That's been such a struggle for dozens of hours at this point. I did find him just there in the forest, so I guess that would probably be the most logical place to check first. You know, there might be another one in the forest for all I know, but if I don't find one there, then I'll probably go maybe that direction. I haven't really gone that way, but who knows? I might get lucky and just find one right here. I mean, there's a sheep there, so there might be some animals just right in my backyard. There's a chicken there. There's lots of sheep. I think they might have been escaping from the pen. I don't think it's actually that secure, but yeah, there's plenty of sheep back here. Any cows back in here? I found them like right over here. It's a little bit beyond the forest. Yeah, it was like right here, I think. This looks more like it. I don't know why they're so hard to find, man. I think there's so many new mobs that we've added to the server. Like there's tons of new birds and fish and little critters that, you know, there's only so many mobs that can spawn. And I think the number of cows that can spawn is just lower than it normally would be, because it's not normally this hard to find them, which I guess makes sense. I mean, I like having the diversity of all the different creatures, but it does come with this side effect. I mean, I'm assuming that's what the issue is, because I don't know why else the cows would be so hard to find. All right, well, let's just try to go back to the base, and I'll go more in that direction. I'm going to go to somewhere I've never been before, and hopefully I can find one. Like there's missing texture wolves, and there's birds flying around, but cows are elusive. Man, what is this, Life of Pi? Holy crap. What a perfectly calm ocean. So, yeah, I want to come over here. I briefly, you know, pranced around this forest off camera, and it looks like maybe some animals will be back in here, so I'll give it a look. This is kind of what I had always wanted the forest biome that I settled down in to be like. I wanted more of just like pure oak, pretty much, but it's fine. I like where I'm settled for the farm. I do want to go back to the castle at some point, the Arrow Point Bastion. I don't want this to just be solely a farming video. It's really just anything to do with the forest. I'll probably save more of a dedicated farming thing for another Stardew Valley themed Minecraft video, but I just still got to make my little farmer's market. That's pretty much all I need to do for the farm. Oh, there's a snail. There's gotta be cows back in here, man. I mean, it's a forest, right? There's sheep. I've been seeing a lot of sheep and wolves and stuff. Oh, what is that? Off he goes. Like, there's boars here, right? Okay. There must be some cows somewhere. Oh. Wait, that looks like someone's base. There's like a little hobbit hole up here. Mr. Pigman. Oh, wait, I've been here before. Okay, I know where I am now. Yeah. I know where I am. I haven't seen this, though. This must be new. There's like a sort of hobbit hole. Oh, it's very dark. Oh, a little too dark. Yeah, what is this? There's like a mine shaft in here. One of the ones that go all the way down, right? This is cool. Yeah, I know Mr. Pigman lives kind of straight ahead in a forest. It's not super close, but I guess this is his neighbor that lives here. But again, bro, there's sheep. Why are there so many sheep and there's no cows? I don't get it. If the sheep can spawn, then the cows should be able to as well. What a view. There's the mountain with Crusader's Keep and Arrow Point Bastion. Who knew that cows were the most precious resource on the Flowstate? They're much more rare than diamonds, that's for sure. The reason that I've been so interested in getting cows, by the way, is because I want to get more of that archer armor. You know, I looted maybe half of an armor set in the stronghold, and I want to craft the other pieces and then get back into like the archery, you know, RPG skills stuff. But I need cows to do that. That's why I've been so focused on it. Oh, this looks totally untouched. Look at all that. Just pure landscape. What is that block? White chalk, huh? That's cool looking. I might as well grab some pumpkins while I'm here for the farm. Why are there mobs spawning in the middle of the day? This is weird. Like, what's going on? Why are there creepers here? Like, they're everywhere. What? This is the cursed birch forest. What is that? Oh, it's a village. That's cool. Could be a cow there. Looks like a brick village, though. Like a birch-themed one, maybe? Clarets. Hey, guys. One at a time, huh? Yeah, this is cool. Oh. Not the most structurally sound foundation. Yeah, I would expect some sort of animal pen here, right? Wait, someone's been here. That does not look natural, right? The lectern there? And yeah, okay, some players definitely been here, for sure. Not sure who, though. Well, I don't see an animal pen anywhere, unfortunately. Oh, actually, you know somewhere I could probably almost certainly find a cow? There's these big fleets of villagers that can spawn, like a group of like 10 or 15 ships. And in the back of the biggest ship in the fleet, there's almost always animals, like pigs and sheep, and there might be cows. So if I could get on top of some sort of mountain and spot fleets, that would probably be a good strategy. Wait, what is that? Do you see that? Might be player built. I'll have to check it out. There's definitely a structure, though, like in the middle of the ocean. Let me go investigate. Well, this is a fishing boat, definitely. Just like a villager boat. I can pass by that. But that is definitely something. Maybe it's a pirate ship. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, look, there's a fleet right there. Oh, that's perfect. Just what I was looking for. Okay, I'll swing by this thing first. I think this is a pirate ship, though. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a tower, but that's definitely a ship. Yeah, that's a pillager ship. Looks cool. That's kind of funny that it generated right there next to the fleet, because this is supposed to be a fleet of villagers. So it's like the pirate ship is trying to steal its cargo, or like about to. But yeah, that giant ship right there with the big sail, that might have a cow in it. Or wait, no, wait, hold on. It's the pirate ship that has the animal compartment, not the fleet. That's right, okay. I got confused. That's perfect then, because I wasn't really thinking about this at all. But this thing is the one that's supposed to have the animals right here in the back. Let me see if I might get really lucky here. There might be a cow in the back. Okay, so there's a bunch of loot. And oh no, someone's already been here. Because this is where the cows would be, right? Isn't it? I think it is. There's like a back room that you're supposed to free them in. Oh man, really? That sucks. Or well, was it this side? No, it would have been this side. This is the biggest room. Yeah, that sucks. There would have been animals back here. Okay, that's not gonna work. They must have taken them. A guy can dream, at least. I thought that might have worked. Well, I guess we just gotta keep looking then, because they're not gonna be on the trading fleet. I don't think they have animals. This is gonna be one hell of a voyage, man, just to get one cow. I'm glad I already have one, but still. Yeah, these fleets are really cool. There's a ton of loot there, but my inventory is very full, and I don't need any of their loot. I just need a cow. What is that up there? I think it's church on the hill. Oh, there's sugarcane. I should take that. That's been kind of hard to find too. Okay, there's horses there. Oh wow, look at this. A pure flower prairie. That's pretty. But like, seriously, this would be prime cow location, right? There's no way there couldn't be one here. It's so flat, it's so green, like this is cow country. Wait, that's a cow. Oh my god, yes! Yes, sir! Looking at me, so cute. Oh my god, finally. Come with me. This is royalty. This is precious cargo, dude. I know he's invisible, but bear with me. So, all we gotta do now is just take the long voyage back, and we can start making some more cows. You can see the cow. The shaders are a little bit bugged out, but man, what a view, by the way. Look at him in the back. That's adorable. I didn't even know you could do that, honestly. So much more peaceful doing it this way, because for some reason, every time you pick up an item with carry-on, it just sounds like the devil is being pulled out of them. The soul is being ripped apart. It's a constant weird sound, and it's nice when you can just kind of do this and peacefully ride on the ocean. Yeah, it's weird. It's some sort of bug for sure. There's no way that's by design. It'd be really weird if it was. No. No way, bro. I did not accident. Okay, I guess we're finding a new cow. Oh my god, bro. I should have known that was dumb. I just wanted to clear out some of the excess birds. There were too many of them. That is so ridiculous. I mean, that's totally my fault. Man, that sucks. I mean, I know I could just, you know, spawn one in, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have some integrity here, but golly, that is frustrating. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll get blessed with a new cow just on the horizon up ahead. Alright, well this is where I found the last cow, so stands to reason I would find another one. Hopefully. It was like right about here. I mean, cows never just spawn one at a time, right? There's like a whole herd of them, so I would have thought there would have been more right here. Oh, there's some. Yes. There's several of them. Perfect. Okay. Well, look at them all. Let's go with this guy. Let's bring him back. I gotta be extra careful with this guy. Also, wait, what? Is that a dog? Straight up. That's so cool. Alright, let's try this again. I'll be more careful with my bow this time. Here we are. Put him down very carefully. There we go. Oh man. I really never thought I'd see the day that 2 cows would be in my animal pen. That's so cool. Now let's just secure this victory with a new member of the family. There we go. Perfect. So now, with some time, I could get some leather to make that archer armor set I was talking about. I'll do maybe a few days of tree chopping and trading, and then I'll see if I can craft that. Something I want to do, I want to try this out. There's a cart you can craft, and you can put hoes and shovels on it. I think it's technically called the plow, this thing right here. And you can put a hoe on it, and I might be able to till all of this soil or like collect all the wheat in a much faster way. Let me just try that. Also, wait, what? How did you guys get out? Okay, we cannot be having this tomfoolery. Get back in there. This pen must not be very secure, like they could jump up on that. Let me make this more closed in. I'm not going to have any cows on the loose. They are too rare for that. Okay, where else could they escape from? This seems fine. That's fine. Okay, I think it literally just was that one point right there. So now they should be able to get out. There we go. So then you put it down like any other cart, and then you could put either a shovel or a hoe in each one of these spots. So let me make a few diamond hoes. Got plenty of diamonds for it. I think you just do it like, how does this work? You right click it? Oh, you right click the actual thing. Okay, and then you could put the tool right there. So now they're like that, and then I think you just right click something to make the actual thing go down on the ground. There we go. There we go. So it tills like that, but oh, you can't actually collect with it. That sucks. But yeah, you can see like this soil here got tilled by the plow, which is really good if you want to till a huge field all at once. Like this, you can see it's tilling the spots that I missed somehow. That's too bad. I thought you could like harvest with this thing as well. Oh well, it's not a big deal. We'll just do it by hand. I mean, this already has quite a big radius, so it's fine. You can also put shovels in that thing, so you could do really, really quick paths. You know, like big 3x3 paths or whatever. You know something I just thought about that might be a faster way to get the archer armor is not actually faff around with the leather, it's to get an archer NPC. There's so many new custom NPCs that I don't even know about yet, and one of them is the archer, and I think it's just the archery table, archery artisan table, this thing here. So you just need a piece of leather, an arrow, and a string. That's super easy. And then you can make this thing, which creates the archer villager. And I'm sure he trades archery related items, so that's probably worth a try. So I need one piece of leather, which is pretty unfortunate. I don't have that many cows yet, but it'll be worth the sacrifice. There we go. So let me see if I have a grown-up villager to spare. I've got a basement now below the fletching operation, and maybe I could get an archer. Let's see. Oh, goodness. It is popping in here. It looks like they're all still just baby villagers, but if I put this down here, eventually one of them will become an archer. So that'll be cool. Oh. Where'd you come from? Clarence? Fisherman walking around my house, as if. I think the archer has grown up now. Yeah, there he is. Clarence. So this guy trades you, archery related things, obviously. So I'm gonna try to rank him up all the way to the max, see if I can get that armor. Yeah, the archer hood. Here we go. Cool. So I'm assuming he'll trade you all 4 pieces, so I could try to buy a bunch of them and maybe get a good modifier. Like these are not very good, but they're not terrible. Be cool to get some like legendary archery armor. Yeah, there's the pants. Let's buy some of those. Rare. It's not bad. It's garbage. Like that's not rare. Get the fuck out of here. Uncommon is better than that. Oh, sorry, Clarence. Sorry. There we go. There's legendary. Alright, and there we go. I got the full archer set. That looks so cool, man. That looks really cool. So each piece here is giving me, I guess, 5% range damage buff. And so collectively that's like, what, 20% more range damage? That really adds up, man. And then there's a tier above this, remember. I think it's called the Ranger set, and it's even more powerful. I probably will work towards that later because that seems kind of hard to get. I have a couple of pieces I got from the stronghold, but this is fine. I like it a lot. I like having this full drip like this. And the reason that I wanted to get the archer set is because so far in this world I have been doing an archery playthrough. And I've been leveling up this massive skill tree here. It's kind of like Path of Exile. We have this on the server. It's called Simply Skills. And you can rank up, different skill nodes, basically get different abilities. It's really, really cool. And so you can kind of work towards the outer edges of these trees and get one of these path skills. And I got the Path of the Ranger skill. And so that opened up this secondary tree, which is the ranger specialization. And I've actually ranked up about 5 skill points. I haven't spent any of them because I didn't want to, spend them until I could explain this, and I didn't want to explain it until I got the archer armor set, but now I've got it. So within here, I think there's more special abilities. The signature ability, that's right. So you can get arrow rain. This one sounds really cool. I've been wanting to get this one. It says it causes your fully charged bow attack will summon a rain of arrows at the targeted area. I want to try that out. So we'll get this, and then I guess we'll go up this way. So I've selected this path now. I can't go these directions now. Kind of have to like commit to one type of ability, I guess is the idea. Because down here I noticed there were like pet abilities. So you know how like a lot of RPG games you can have like a pet as an archer. I don't really ever do that, so I think this way will be really cool. So we'll get the next nodes. We get range damage. The arrow rain will... Whoa, these look cool. Minefield. You'll leave behind proximity explosive arrows. Now fires 1 additional volley. Wow. Let's get the radius one. That sounds cool. And then maybe the minefield. Let's do that. So now down below there it says F to activate the ability. So let me just try it. I don't want to like accidentally hit my villagers though. Let me go like right here. So if I hit F, now I can fire my bow. And then, did it do it? Wait, is that it over there? I saw little particles in the water. Let me try it out on land. Maybe the water's not working. Like that. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's working. That's so cool, man. So if you had like a big AoE attack, like a bunch of zombies coming at you, you could just activate your ability and then do that. Oh, that's sick. And this one, there was one that had like explosive arrows, I think. I feel like that would look so cool if you had like flame on your bow too. I'm assuming it would fire like fire arrows like that. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the idea with the archery stuff. I want to dip my toes back in there, and now I've got the full armor set. Very cool. I think for now I want to catch up with some players. I've been kind of cooped up at my farm here for a while. Might head back to Tides Inn. I heard there's a pawn shop that was open. That sounds cool. So I think we'll do another trek back to Tides End. Oh wait, that looks new. You see that? Some sort of big house right here. Yeah, that's definitely new. Let me check that out. It's like a huge mansion. Thought it was a woodland mansion for a second. Wow, look at those windows. Oh, that'd be a crazy view actually when the sun comes up. Yeah, this place is massive. Oh my god. I'm glad to see that the ninja massive memes have kind of died down. And they got a nice kitchen. They got some armor trims on display. That looks cool. Got a wine rack. I don't see a sign though, so I'm not really sure whose base this is, but very cool. That's the great thing that I really love about multiplayer. I mentioned it in the last video, but just that it's so great to explore the world and you're not just dependent upon structure mods and be like, oh, what's that? That looks new, because like some player built that, It doesn't matter about having structure mods because there's always new buildings popping up and different builds popping up that players have made. And every build is unique, and then players' builds get to be showcased. Like, it's just kind of a win-win. I love to explore them, and then I think players like to see their builds in the video. Because it's very easy to get bored of structure mods, and like, it's like, oh, I've seen that ruin variation 100 times now. I want to see something new. That's why it's great to be on a server, because every build is unique to that player, and it's fresh and new, and it's just really cool. Alright, we're coming up on spawn now. Back to the redwood forest. There's this base again. I saw this at the start of the video, but it looks like there's not been much progress here. It's got some really nice potential. I love that maple wood there. I think that's what that is, right? These trapdoors. That's nice. Also, what is this? A brewing cauldron. Oh, wow. That looks fancy. Look at these pebbles. What is that? Cobblestone pebble. Oh. Cool. I love these giant pumpkins. Someone should make a house. Like, put a door on that and live in there. That'd be cool. Oh! There's a tree house here. Wait, what is this? This looks cool. It's like an Ewok base. Oh, wow. This is cozy. There's the visitor center. What is this? It's like a massive... What? I have no idea what that's gonna be. Maybe like a railway? Interesting. There's the spawn tavern. I was here earlier. Hello, Reginald.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Good, I'm going to the pawn shop. Oh!
Shit, my bad. Sorry, I'm
Hey,
getting used to,
what you trying to do here? Hello, gamers. Is this a monorail?
It's gonna be a monorail, yes, that's correct. Looks kind of a little bit like an eyesore right now, but like, let it cook, and it's gonna look really cool.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
It's called the Pink Pony Express.
Okay. All right. Well, good to run into you guys. I'm gonna run over to Tides.
All right, see you around.
Oh, I can't get over these sets.
Whoa. What is that? Like a UFO in the sky. Dude, this is wild. It's like a pentagram in the sky. This looks really cool. Built by Nick Otine. Materials collected from Noah. Wow. This looks really cool. It looks like a spaceship. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but that's cool. Man, I always seem to roll up to Tide's End at the perfect time. Catching yet another sunrise. Such a cool place, man. This was so well selected. Amazing spot. I mean, look at that. That is pretty. Alright, so I gotta find Peptic. I believe he is the one who made the post about the pawn shop, so I assume he's the one running it. Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
You have to be a fanboy. No.
Hey, what the fuck? I came to see the pawn shop.
So this is the pawn shop, the pink pawn shop. Here's the instructions on how to claim a barrel.
So how exactly does it work? So you put a diamond block down to claim it?
You put your diamond block in here, just to reserve a barrel. Then you just put whatever you want in there to sell.
Como is selling flamingos.
You willing to buy it?
No, I ain't buying no flamingo. Oh, wait, leather? You're selling leather? Now you're talking my language. Okay, I do want to sell something, but I didn't bring enough payment. I didn't know that you needed a diamond block. I could go mining real quick and just use my lucky rock.
That's exactly what Como did.
Alright, I'm gonna go down into the mines. Oh, wow. People have been busy here, and I'll get some diamonds that way. I've got this accessory. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but if I did, it's the miner rune, and you can get extra loot when you go mining. So I'll get a chance to just pick up some diamonds, and I guess I need 9 to make a diamond block. I gotta think about what I want to pawn off. I mean, I've got a supply cart. I've got these really cool boots. They've got hops on them, so I can jump like 7 blocks in the air. It's ridiculous. I could also do this thing, the discount voucher. That's maximum efficiency right there, plus 60. So I'm sure some players would want that. I'll think about it. Alright, it took a little while, but I got the diamonds, so let's make that block, and then I use this to reserve a barrel, right? That's how the system works. I'll leave all this stuff here. I don't need all this excess junk. Someone else can use it. Let's rename them to Peptic's Smelly Socks. There we go. Okay, so I put the diamond block in the barrel, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pawn off Peptic's Smelly Socks.
What?
You wanna take a look?
32 diamonds for a smelly sock.
Hey, it's a custom item, huh? So have an auction, maybe? Any bidders? Any takers? It's 32 diamonds for sale.
Do I want my own smelly socks?
I think you should take it.
42 diamonds.
42 diamonds?
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, how about this, Como? 45.
45? You're gonna take that, Como? You're gonna
Oh,
get
I think
upsold like that? Current asking
Satisfaction.
price is 45 diamonds, gentlemen.
But that one's
2
going
stacks
One.
of diamonds.
101 diamonds? Peptic, are you gonna let your own socks be
Sorry.
swiped out from underneath you?
So, I don't own 128 diamonds.
I don't know if anyone's gonna beat Tropic's price. You want him that badly, Como? Do you want his socks that badly?
At this point, now I don't want them.
Oh. Oh. Oh, baby. Man, if someone muted this or
Yeah, this would be
out of
bad.
context. All right, there it is. 128. Oh,
No,
wait.
Yo,
Wait. Hey, you just pantsed him. Are they smelly? They stinky? Wretched?
Yeah, very.
That's crazy. I came in here asking for 32, walked out with 4 times the price. Am I a businessman or what?
you have to restock now.
Oh, I do? I need
Yeah.
a... Wait, Peptic. Oh, I gotta sneak into his house, do a sock raid.
wait.
Yeah, you
What
you
did I
did
just
not
hear?
read the.
All right, well, thanks for showing me. It looks like a cool little business you guys got here. I will say, 1 diamond, a stack of leather. I've got a lot of payment here now. I could buy some leather.
I'm sure Rain would be happy if you bought some.
I'll give him a tip of 32 diamonds.
Whoa! Wait, you giving people like tips? Come over here to this shop right here.
A helium flamingo. 15 diamonds, bro. Also, you have it spelled helium flamingo. I just want to point that out. These are from the underworld.
Yo, why is there an extra L?
You know what, Como? Because you're a nice guy. I'll give you a little tip. Okay. I gotta try it out though. Make sure it's not defective. You didn't sell me a shoddy item, did you?
Perfect.
All right. Seems like it's working pretty nicely.
I am selling top tier grapes.
You're selling grapes. Red jungle grapes, huh? I'll give you a 15% tip, huh?
Ooh.
That's probably more like 1,000%
Wait.
tip, but
Yeah.
I'm glad to support local business.
I'll take it.
Are there any other shops in the whole town besides the pawn shop?
Would have been Tide Bucks, but
That's right.
not here.
I've been told about Tide Bucks. Where is it? Oh, it's closed. What? Closed on the weekends. I saw a fresh food shop though, right here. Grand opening, Fondly's Fresh Food. Ooh, this is pretty.
yeah, she sells food.
Menu, nothing on there. Dude, this is so cute though. Oh, it's alright. We can check back later.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Oh, I didn't tell you guys this. Guess who has 2 cows on the server? This guy. Finally found them.
Congratulations.
Full
Yeah,
video.
They lit a
And-
video and a half of searching for cows. Oh, and you know what the worst part is? I found the second cow. I shipped him across the ocean, and then I was going Duck Dynasty style hunting, and I accidentally shot him. So I had to get another one.
And a couple other things, but
Oh.
Alright, you guys.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, well, I spawned back at my house. I don't know what that was about, but hey, it was good to see everyone. So, I got what I came for. I walked out with 128 diamonds. I came back with 32, but hey, I'm still coming out with a profit. I got a huge stack of leather. That's awesome. Oh wait, I have 16 diamonds. Okay, I have 48 total. Great. Alright, so here we are back at the farm. I'm thinking I might have the bacon shop set up more that way. Or again, whatever I end up selling. I gotta look through all the options, but one thing that I was thinking about before I even build that is I need to get some stoves. I want to get a kitchen going and a cutting board and cauldron and like the cooking pot, those kinds of things that you need to make the specialty foods. And I think the best way to do that is I need to get bricks to make the stove, and to get bricks, I'm probably not even going to bother with getting clay. I'm just going to get a mason. I believe you can trade emeralds for bricks, so I'll just get a stone cutter and then we'll get a villager. Let me tend to the crops first. I want to get some more sheep in here. Okay, there we go. Got a mason. So then, yeah, I can just buy bricks from him. Oh, wait, they can be thrown? That's funny. Yeah, let me get some emeralds. I should have some excess. Yeah, here's some. I'll buy some bricks. That should be enough to make a few stoves. What else can you buy from a mason? I actually don't even know. You could buy chiseled brick. Oh, you can sell stone? Oh, that's smart. I get so much stone when I go mining. I should do that. All right, well, let's make some stoves. I'm going to have a little personal kitchen here. This is not where I'm going to make all my food for the farmer's market. This is more just like where I'm going to experiment. First, let's make some brick. So the stove is just some iron, campfire, and brick. That's pretty easy. So I'll just make as many as I can. 10 is fine. I'll just put a few in here, and then I'll put the rest in wherever I put the actual shop. All right, that'll do. And then so I'm going to look here at Farmer's Delight. There's a lot of new foods, and I've only ever really dipped my toes into it, but I wonder if there's like a sandwich I could sell. Like an egg sandwich would be cool. Stuffed potatoes. But here, like straight up bacon sandwich. That sounds cool. How do I make this? I need cooked bacon, toast, tomato, cabbage. All right. I don't know if I have cabbage. Let me make toast. Okay, you slice it with bread like that. Okay. All right. Well, I don't have cabbage, but I asked one of our players, Eton, to bring it to me. He's got a ton of cabbage, so I think he's en route to do his. Oh wait, is that him right there? Oh, odds glue.
Oh,
Hello.
oh, hi. Oh, the farm's coming together.
Passing by my farm and not say hello, huh?
I didn't even know this was your farm.
Yeah, welcome.
You know what? I think I got a gift for your farm too.
What is that?
It's a special flower.
It speeds. Oh, okay. So you place it down and it speeds up crop growth. Oh wow! How convenient that you had that on you. Oh wait, yeah, it's like
I know.
particle effects. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff from adventuring. I'm just now finally starting to actually like build my house.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Where's your base? Do you live out there?
I live.
Bro, you have like a 70-inch vertical jump.
Yeah, it's like literally directly that way in the like the fall area.
Okay. Oh, thank you. I was just talking about you. Oh, thank you, dude. This will be a great addition to the farm.
I don't know. This is coming together though.
Yeah, wait. Come over here. I'll show you the rest of it. It's just a quaint little village. Got some clearances. It's got a nice view of the mountain up there. I finally have cows. Took me about, I swear, 30 hours to find 2 of them.
They are rare around here.
Yeah.
The adventuring has been for eternal beef. I still haven't found one.
Is that basically just like a beef that never expires? You just have it forever?
You can just infinitely eat it.
That's kind of crazy. But then don't you want to have like
It's so crazy.
custom bacon sandwiches and you know?
That would be very nice, and I would gladly indulge in those. But when I'm building, I like that infinite food supply, man.
I'm sure. Oh yeah, you see this plow here? I thought you could use it to harvest crops, but it's only for tilling soil.
I'm still like trying to wrap my head around a lot of the modded things. Everyone gets it so fast, and I'm just like discovering things as I go. I'm like, ooh, this is shiny.
Yeah, half the stuff is new to me too. I don't even know most of the mods that I put in the mod pack. Oh, hey Como.
I'll wait my turn.
Hi.
Come on in. What's up?
I heard that you
I like
didn't
your
have
armor.
a mailbox.
I need to make a mailbox for the farm. Oh, thank you.
I don't know why I had one, but yeah.
I gotta name this farm though. I gotta name the mailbox, right?
Oh shit. Okay.
Arrow Dew Farm. Yeah, welcome to the farm. I don't know if you guys have seen it here, but this is my farm. This is where I've been retiring to the countryside. And don't get any bright ideas from my cows, huh? These are special cargo.
You trying to run me out of business?
I might be trying to run out the store-bought Costco frozen 3 months moldy
Hurting my feelings.
ratatouille.
Oh my
Did
god.
you eat it?
I did. It was pretty pretty mediocre experience.
Those bowls of shepherd's pie that you're eating currently, that's also store-bought.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm eating fresh from the table here, carrots. Farm to table, fork to mouth,
Right.
ass to toilet. You know how it is.
All right.
What have the vibes been so far in the server, guys? How's everyone doing?
I'm liking all the builds. I just visited Spawn for the first time in a while, and it's looking pretty cool.
We built the visitor center, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
10 hours every day since the server opened.
10 hours a day. Bro's committed.
Yeah.
Server's keeping me out of the sun. I just got my like a huge tattoo on my leg, and I have to wear pants every time I go outside. So
Yeah, I got sunburnt pretty bad this summer, so I feel it. Trying to stay inside.
I remember talking about like the fireside chats. I think that would be sick to do at one point.
I know. I said I was trying to make sure that season 5 and beyond felt more like a proper club community kind of a thing, not just like a server. And I feel like some sort of routine get together would be conducive to that, you know?
Yeah, I think it would be awesome. I think what would be cool is like you could do like people could host the fireside chat, and like you do it at like someone's base like new every time or something.
Ooh.
That'd be
And like
cool.
we have a central spot that we like normally do it, but if someone wants to host and like show off their build for the fireside chat, like I think that would be cool.
nice.
That'd be cool.
Kind of like spotlight some people's like builds.
Right, or like motivate you to make something cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
I
like
think
that
that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I think that would be fun.
That would be cool. I think we're gonna need something bigger than the Bell Tavern though. It doesn't have that much seating.
I don't know. We need a 30 top.
30 top.
Do we have to call in for that, or?
Yeah, we would need a reservation for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, well, I'm probably gonna make some dinner, fellas.
All right.
Bye bye.
All right, well, this is kind of random, but I decided to tell everyone to gather in Tide's End because I want to get a group photo. I decided to tell everyone, so there's like 40 people on, which is crazy, and I just thought it'd be fun to just have a little memory of everyone together. So let's go do that real quick.
Yo, Flo, why you teleporting?
Oh,
Yo, I told you.
no
I
cheats,
can't
no
see.
cheats.
Hey!
What do you want me to take 10 minutes to get here? Dude, the banner in the back? Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
All right, tall people in the back. Let's do it. What do you? Come on, get up there, Como. All right, guys, work it. Give me your best angle. Hey, don't show me your ass, Como. All right, let's get some angles. Work it. Work it.
Work with, though, you know?
Your pictures will be immortalized in the updates channel. So there you go.
Flo, you need to check out Tide Bucks while you're here.
Oh, is it open? Show me. Tide Bucks. Look at this place. All right. Okay, one at a time. Dude, the decor is crazy in here. What? Oh my god, bro, that's so creative.
Cabbage right now.
I love the stove and the pot.
I love the green.
But where are the insufferable screenwriters on their IMAX? Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's just like a little lounge.
Yeah, welcome to the VIPs.
Dude, this is so well made. Oh my god. Dude, the SMP came out to represent. We had like 40 people up there.
Oh, Flo, you also got to check out the restaurant next door. It's a vibe.
Oh, is it ready now? We were there
It's
earlier.
so good.
Let's check it out.
And then I got the patio. The patio's a vibe.
Undead, don't.
Ooh. This looks nice. No, wait. Turn your head to the side. I can't see you. That goblet is as big as your head.
Oh,
Excuse me, everyone.
How busy.
Yeah, Bomni, where's the food?
I was gonna say the menu is a little bit empty. Do your worst,
go.
Duplo.
My worst.
Oh, too slow.
You got that.
Duplo, how did this happen again? Wait, oh, sorry. Wait, what? I didn't go there.
Wait.
What? I got scammed. I got scammed. Oh, take this elsewhere. Your hamster.
Did you meet megalophobia?
No.
Flo, I wanted to introduce you to these two people. There's a married couple in the server. Beautiful
Matching
couple.
skins? Bro, that's so cute. Welcome.
It's nice to meet you, Flo.
I heard you guys have a really nice house at Spawn, right?
Yeah, it's like kind of like a beachy vibe.
Nice. You guys having a good time?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was definitely worth the money. I gotta say, it was your
Yeah, and you
first
like that
video
nickname?
you made about the 100 mods that like will change Minecraft. That
The one
video
who
made
fell?
me go out and get a PC for
Yeah,
my
the
wife.
one who fell.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you yo, Flo, who you getting aggressive with?
Hey,
Yo,
Hey,
square up.
what's
square up.
Hey, take it down to the pier.
This is a song you wrote for the open mic?
Yeah. Here's a song that is literally just verbatim called Flow SMP Season 5 because I couldn't think of a better title.
Nice.
I spawned on a redwood tree and fell to my death. And then I respawned in that tree before looking down. I started punching leaves, doing parkour to other leaves, until I saw that I could safely jump to the ground. Oh, hey, oh, it's the Flow SMP. This season it's the place to be. From Origin to Titan, you're sure to find a friend on the Flow SMP. Season 5, you start with a few hearts, then you get plenty. You level up your skills, keep loot when you die. These bunny slippers hit, honestly it's my favorite fit. And who knew that when inflated, flamingos can fly?
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Yes.
oh, it's the Flow SMP. This season it's the place to be. From Origin to Titan, you're sure to find a friend on the Flow SMP. On the Flow SMP. Season 5.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
That was great. That was great,
We
Bill.
must hold
That's
him
great.
accountable.
Thank you.
Dude, look at the giraffe. What is he doing? What's the giraffe doing?
Yo, what's he doing to me?
He was
Yo,
he was pecking at your head.
Oh,
Bro,
he went straight back to
what's
it.
he doing? Wait, what? How are you up there?
Wait, you can drive?
Did you say you can drive it? Wait, there's an actual drive-through?
I got kicked.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, there is.
How did the giraffe get through? All right, y'all. I gotta go. I have to
Alright,
watch
what
a
you
show with
trying
my
to do?
girlfriend. But thank you for coming.
Kill it.
This was fun.
Bye bye,
I
Flo.
live.
All right, I'm gonna work on the castle. It's been a while since I've worked on this bastion, and I've got a talk here. So, I was thinking about money again. I did a talk about money and buying cars several months ago now, and I just wanted to revisit the conversation just because I was reminded of it. I was talking with one of my friends a while back about how, you know, he makes a above average salary, I would say. He makes like $60-some thousand a year, and he does all right for himself. And he was talking to me about how he has a coworker who he's like, okay, you know, if we're coworkers, we make pretty much the same amount of money. But this coworker apparently is buying a brand new, not used, like a brand new $60,000-$70,000 some odd truck, you know, the entire annual salary basically into a vehicle. And I remember he told us he was talking to his coworker and he was like, I mean, we make the same amount of money, so how does this help me get here? You know, how does that make sense? And he was kind of like trying to figure out why they would make a purchase like that. And maybe this coworker has a wealthy spouse, you know, maybe they're able to do that. It's whatever. I mean, people can do whatever they want with their own money. But when I hear stuff like that, I'm always like, bro, what are you doing? I mean, seriously, it's not like we are all uber wealthy people where buying a car is just kind of like a whatever purchase, and it's, you know, not a big deal. It's whatever. It's like so many people, normal corporate office workers, teachers, whatever, normal people are buying like $80,000 BMWs. And I'm like, what are we doing, man? I mean, it might be one of the most foolish financial purchases you can make, is to buy a brand new vehicle, no less one that's costing your entire annual salary. And I don't know where it comes from, because not only is consumer debt one of the biggest problems, I think, financially for Americans, it's also car debt. There's some sort of weird obsession, maybe because America is designed with roads first in mind. It's not really a public transport kind of country. So there's kind of this idea that you have to have a nice car and look cool and look professional and look like you know what you're doing because you've got the expensive car, right? There's some sort of weird culture here. And I definitely noticed it. My girlfriend and I, we live in the city. And I wouldn't say we live in like an extremely wealthy part of the city, but it's nice enough to the point where you see pretty nice vehicles driving around from time to time, like a nice Audi or a nice Mercedes, you know? And I just, who are we trying to impress, man? I don't know why people feel the need to be driving with the fanciest car to impress people, because the way that I always looked at it is I'm like, I don't want to have to deal with all the attention, all the eyes on me, you know? Like, think about it. You're spending like 5 times probably what you have to, because you could buy a pretty nice used car for like 15 grand. And you're basically saying, hey, everyone, look at me. Look at all the money that I just spent on this. Please pay attention to me. I mean, it's embarrassing, bro. I know it could easily be interpreted as a cope, because it's like, oh, of course you'd want to be driving a Lamborghini if you could. But I don't know if I really would, man, because I have the goals and the aspiration to make a ton of money to the point where maybe I could buy a really nice car. But I've always thought about it. I'm like, would I even want that? You know, like when I think about the actual day-to-day practicality of living with an expensive vehicle, it just sounds like a pain in the ass. Like, you got to spend all that money on the repairs. The insurance is way more. The gas is probably more because you're buying premium fuel. You're worried about people scratching the car, and you just have like I would feel like I have a certain amount of anxiety driving it out in public. I don't know, man. I would always rather just drive a fine used vehicle that's been running for 10 years and we're chilling, you know? Like I said, my girlfriend and I, we live in the city, and so we see a lot of nice vehicles, and we're driving by in our old it's almost 20 years old, our car. You know, it's kind of beat up, the bumper's not looking too great, but it works, bro. Like, I don't know why people feel the need to impress other people with how much money they have, you know? I don't get it. I guess what I'm trying to say with this talk is I'm trying to encourage people to always make smarter decisions in life, and to obviously, in this case, make smarter financial decisions. You know, there's so many easy temptations with money. You know, vehicles are probably a big one for a lot of people, but just the need to buy the latest phone, you know, that's a big one, or to buy something that makes you look like you are in with the popular crowd. You know, I thought it was so dumb when those Stanley tumbler cups were becoming popular on TikTok, and like, the cups look stupid as hell in my opinion. But even that aside, it's like, why do people feel the need to buy a cup to look like you're in with the culture? It's so bizarre to me. It's just a plastic cup. I don't know why people, they hoard things. They want to feel like if they spend money, they're a better person. They're a cooler person, and people will respect them if they do that. But I just think it's really sad, and I think it is something that is very much designed to make you think that way. I think there's a lot of financial indoctrination that has happened over the last probably 70 years of, you know, American consumerism becoming much more prolific, and how it just feels like, oh, you got to spend money so that you look good. You got to have like the nice suit. You got to have the nice car, the nice house, whatever it is. And I understand there's a little bit of irony in this, because if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that one of my goals is to have a nice house, and I can empathize with wanting nice things. But I think particularly when it comes to a nice vehicle, this is really what I'm harping at. The person, my friend who has a coworker that's spending their entire annual salary on a vehicle, that's dumb. And I think that anyone can see that, because the way that it's framed seems so innocent. You know, it's like, oh, it's not $60,000. It's only $800 a month car payment, you know? And this is how people think. They think it's not that much money because, oh, well, my future self can deal with that. But you're really just robbing your future self of money by doing stupid shit like this. It's kind of like how you might have seen the rise of pay in 4 systems, you know, where like, oh, do 4 installments instead of 1 lump payment right now. And it feels like everything can be financed now. Like, I've heard of people financing DoorDash deliveries or financing like a pair of shoes. Like, oh, it's only $25 over the course of 4 months. It's not that big of a deal. And it's the way that it's framed to people where, oh, it's not as bad as a huge price tag, like a huge $70,000 vehicle sounds so much scarier than, oh, it's just like $700 a month or $800 a month. It's not that big of a deal. But bro, it is. You're going to be paying that off for like 5 years. You know how long that is? That's more than college. You know, that's crazy. I don't know. I always want to emphasize that people can make their own decisions. People can spend their money however they want, especially if you have the means to. Like if you can buy a really nice car and don't even notice the hit to your bank account, then whatever, you know, do whatever you want. I'm just talking really to the people that have no business buying something that expensive. Like my girlfriend had a teacher in high school who had like a $70,000 BMW, and he's like, bro, you're a teacher. You're not getting paid that much money. There's no way you can afford that. And I mean, technically you can, but it's putting you in such a bad position to be wildly living outside of your means like that. It's just going to be a bad idea, in my opinion. And I know that this is something that is kind of far off for most people. Like, I don't have a car payment or like I'm not buying nice vehicles, and I'm sure most of you guys probably are not either. But, you know, just food for thought, because inevitably, hopefully, you're going to have more money in the future. You're going to have a career. You're going to have the ability to buy nice things soon. And so you want to be prepared for that when you have the temptation of, oh, I could buy this technically. I think people really live outside of their means. They're spending way more money than they really should be. And I think just for your own peace of mind, it feels way better to know that, oh, I actually have a cushion. I'm not blowing through my entire income, living paycheck to paycheck. That's a very scary thing to do. And I don't want anyone to do that, because you don't have to do that. But yeah, I'll get off my soapbox. I think you get what I'm saying here. But yeah, just was on my mind. But let's get back to the game now. All right, well, I'm back home now. That was a fun little party, right? I want to do that several times. I don't want to just do like one-off picture. It'd be fun to get like several pictures throughout the season and do it maybe like on a weekly basis or a couple times a month, something like that. Just get everyone together like that. That was fun. But I am back now, and I think I want to do a bit of an expedition. I've not really done much exploring at all, and I've said it in my last video, maybe even in this one too. There's still some accessories I'm missing. I really want to get a cloud in a bottle so I can double jump. It's really nice to have, and I think you just find that when you go looting for chests. Also, what is this? Como. Oh, store-bought ratatouille, my favorite. Thanks, dude. But yeah, so I've got some food. My inventory is pretty empty, so I'll just pick a random direction and just go exploring. And I've got my adventurer kit here, so as I get further away from my bed, the loot that I get in chests will be better. So yeah. I would say probably this direction will work. Actually, wait, hold on, one more thing. I want to make sure I bring a supply cart. Or not a supply cart, an animal cart. It's probably around here somewhere. I just want to get one so that if I find pigs, I can bring them back. Because I realized I don't actually have pigs here yet. And if I want to make bacon sandwiches, then I need that. There's a supply cart. Maybe the animal cart is back at the castle. Yeah, here it is, the animal cart. So I'll be able to put a pig in the back, and then I'll be able to carry a pig. And I'm sure I can find them. They can't be that rare. But let's head out. Let's go this way. What is that over there? See that? That looks like a base of some sort. Oh. What? Oh, I forgot I had my flamingo on. And it kept flying out of the water. That was weird. Yeah, there's torches there, so this must be a base of some sort. Yeah, there's like a tower there. This is interesting. Dude, it's actually so nice that I can just fly up here with a flamingo like that. That's so useful. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, maybe it's not the most developed base. I mean, there's something up there. Let me flamingo my way up there. Oh, they've got quite a few snow creepers. That's weird. Interesting. Okay, I don't really know what this is, but there's some potential. Oh, it's a mailbox. This is the Creeper Cavern. Yeah, you got that right. Okay. Alright. This place looks cool. I think the stronghold that I looted was on the other side of this little cliff right here, so I kind of know where I am. So I can actually like ascend the cliff with my flamingo. That's awesome. If it's not obvious, by the way, I turned off the aesthetics of it. Like normally it would be like that, so you could see it, but it shows up kind of cumbersomely when you're in first person, so I just turn it off. All right, I don't know if I have enough juice to get up there. Let me try. Come on, flamingo. Oh wait, I'll be able to do it with ease. Dude, this is so useful. I swear you can go like 30 blocks in the air. So I think it was all the way out there. I think that's the mountain I went to to get my cows. There was that fleet, by the way. That would be a good place to loot, wouldn't it? I mean, I might find another one more this direction, but I could totally loot that place and fill my entire backpack up. I just don't know where Cloud in a Bottle really spawns. Like, maybe it's a dungeon item, maybe it spawns in ships or villages. I don't know. I'm just kind of hoping I can find it, because a lot of players have one, and I want one. It's like the flamingo. It's just so nice to have that versatility and being able to move up and down really quickly. I mean, there's a fishing boat down there. There's an ocean temple there, another boat there. I don't see any fleets really on the horizon, do I? Like, what is that? That's an ocean temple, I think. Yeah, why don't I try to sail towards that fleet? That sounds like a good idea. What is that? It's cobblestone. Is this? Oh, wait, there's a shipwreck here. Oh, no way. Let me loot this. Some player must have been here. Yeah, look at this. Well, I got a map. We could go find this. What is this? Oh, there's a sign. I live close by, making a cozy village. Join me. Oh. I don't know who lives here. Or maybe they don't live here anymore. It doesn't look very well maintained. This is a pretty spot, man. Look at this. Alright, here we are. I guess the player that found that ship already dug this up, which works for me. Alright, perfect. Oh, wait. There's a fleet. Right there. Perfect. Well, let's just loot that then. There's no need to go to the one that's far away. Alright, yeah, so there's a ton of ships in each of these fleets, and so looks like it might have already been a little bit ransacked, but it's fine. I've got my own loot here. So I'll just loot all this, and hopefully I'll find a Cloud in a Bottle. A dark katana? That sounds so cool, bro. Look at that. That's cool. I guess it's like a two-handed sword, though, which I don't love, because I like having a torch in my hand when I'm in the caves. But that's still pretty cool. Ooh, an anchor. There's so many cool weapons, man. My inventory is already very full, though. This flamingo is so easy to get around with, though, for the boats. I don't have to get in the water and then get back up. Oh, no way, a villager hat. Yes. This even is a buff, right? Decreases the trading price of villagers. Yeah, that's cool. Only unfortunate thing is that it does show up in first person, so not ideal. I wonder if that stacks with my discount voucher, too, so I'll get even better trades. Yeah, let's try to keep this in order. I don't need all of these tools, like a stone claymore, katana. I'm not going to use this stuff. Alright, I think the last ship to loot is this main one. This one has the best loot on it. God, there's so many barrels, bro. Ooh, here we go. That's some good loot. Got a topaz necklace. We got a music disc. Labyrinth map. We should do that. This is a map that leads you to a dungeon. Oh, and I'm right there. Like, it's not that far from my player. We could do that next. Steampunk leggings. I've seen this armor set. It's actually super cool. Discharges the steam tank for a double jump. Wait, that sounds cool. So could I get like a triple jump if I got that with a Cloud in a Bottle too? I mean, you can craft these with pistons. That actually sounds like it would be worth it because it's not that expensive. Uses steam jets to avoid fall damage. Bro, this sounds so powerful. And it's all pretty cheap, right? Yeah. So discharges the steam tank. Let me try this. Oh, that's great, actually. It's not as powerful as a Cloud in a Bottle, but that's definitely better than nothing. Yeah, there's the steampunk leggings. So I could wear these. Oh, hello. It matches the armor set well enough. Oh, no way. The everlasting beef. Odds Glue was looking for this. He was one of the guys that I was talking to earlier. I should give that to him. I'll run into him later at some point and give it to him because I know he was looking for it. And I honestly don't like having everlasting beef. I want to have different foods and make them and be rewarded that way. Or maybe rewarded isn't the right term, but you know what I mean. I like to feel like I'm experimenting with all the Farmer's Delight foods and not just doing like the cheap option, even though it's the most convenient, you know. I like to have variety in my foods. All right, well, pretty good haul. I guess the labyrinth is right here. Should I do that right now? I mean, I don't really have the inventory space to get more loot, but I guess if I'm right here, I might as well do it. Also, what is Clarence doing? My guy. All right, so it's just like straight ahead pretty much, like right where that Clarence is. Oh, yeah, okay. Here we are. That was fast. I guess this is the labyrinth. Oh, there's some loot. Still looking for that Cloud in a Bottle. What is that? That looks like dynamite. Is it? I'm not sure. What is this? Is that bone? Like a giant whale bone in the ceiling? Yeah, this place is cool. I think I've looted one of these before a while back. Very confusing. Hence the name Labyrinth. The loot is not that good though. Okay, so some players have definitely been on this level. There's some torches down there. Oh, hello. Come on in. Oh, what is that? There's a ghost chasing me. How do you attack it? It's like impenetrable. How do you actually... Okay, I'm not even gonna bother trying. I think I've looted what I need to here. It's just kind of like a cool dungeon, but I would say we can get out now. I don't really know where I am, but I see a mountain, so I'm gonna just head that way. I did not find pigs on that expedition, but I can always adjust the menu of my shop. Maybe I'll sell something different. Doesn't have to be bacon sandwiches. Could do like mutton chops or, you know, beef cutlets, something like that. I'm hoping this is my mountain. I'm not really sure. Or I'm hoping it's Crusaders Mountain. I see a castle up there, I think. Is that Crusaders Keep? I think it is, yeah. Okay. Should be heading the right way. What? How did that happen? Hello. I just got one shot by a skeleton. What are you guys all doing here?
So we finished the ice bridge.
The ice bridge to Tides from spawn?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. I just got back from a trip. Let me dump my stuff off and I'll say hello. Toe many toes?
Tomatoes.
Oh. Wow, thanks dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys want to hang out on the roof, you're welcome to. I'm gonna probably build the farmer's market now. Yeah, I just came back from the dungeon, so I'm in need of something chill now. So I want to build that market. So I've got the tomatoes, obviously from Ethan. So maybe I should just clear out some of this wheat, and then we'll put the tomatoes here instead. Because I'm gonna probably need these for some of the sandwiches. Oh, I should plant the cabbage too. Maybe I could put it right back in here behind my house. I want it to be a little bit out of the way of the farm. Maybe a path with it's going that way. I just want it to be probably that side, right? I mean, there's also like a really beautiful coast. Maybe I could put it over here. Oh yes, rest in peace, Stanley. But like a view could be nice too, right? That might have potential. I want it to be really cute and aesthetic. Like maybe build out of brick and wood and not quite like the buildings I've built here. But let me not get ahead of myself. I want to figure out what I want to make first, like what this shop will sell. Let me pull this up again. So as I said, I'm gonna not really have bacon, probably. I have sheep and I have cows. So like steak and potatoes, that sounds cool. This is beef, potato, onion, I've got that. And then cooked rice. Rice I don't have. That's unfortunate. What else is ratatouille, noodle soup, pasta with mutton chop. Is tomato sauce, raw pasta. Pasta is eggs and, okay, I don't have eggs though. Man, what about a hamburger? I could do this, right? So there's cabbage, onion, tomato, bread, beef. That could be cool, like a burger joint. That sounds nice. All right, there we go. That's nice. That's gonna be a beautiful view once I build this. So I think it'll just be like a medium to small size shop, and then we'll have, you know, it's like little dangly twinkle lights that a lot of like hipster bars have. I want to kind of have that vibe in the back, and then lots of tables where people can eat. So let me build this real quick. So I'm trying to envision this. You're gonna walk in the front, and then probably turn over here to buy your burger. And then I want a little spot in the back as a kitchen where I cook up the food. So I'll extend this just a smidge. So, oh, come on in, Clarence. What a power move. I'm the captain, no. I'm gonna cook this up, I believe. So it's cabbage, tomato, bread, beef patty, and onion. Here we go, hamburger. So I've got 18 hamburgers. I gotta store them before the opening. I've told everyone to gather here in like 20 minutes. But I've got a menu out front, so we got burgers for 1 diamond and then barbecue sticks for 2 diamonds. And yes, tips are mandatory. I gotta make some barbecue on a stick so I don't run out of stock. I'll put the burgers in there. I think the barbecue on a stick is a little bit simpler. I need to get sheep, like mutton. It's just a beef patty, stick. So it's everything, just replace the bread with a stick. Okay. I love the stoves, man. They're so good. I'll give you a tour of the whole grounds once I've got all the food prepared. So stick, like that, and tomato, was it? Yes, there we go. Okay, so we got 24 barbecue on a stick. So, I mean, that's a pretty good amount of food already. That's, what, 42 items? I mean, that should be enough. There was a decent amount of people at the picture, so I would think it'd be kind of similar to that. But yeah, let me give you a tour. So this is One Guy Burgers, because there's only one guy working here. We've got a private booth right here, right in front and center. Rent it for 32 diamonds. It's very, very private, very secluded in the back. Have a little private meeting. But most people are going to go straight through here to the backyard. So it's got a really nice ocean view. There's lots of different spots to sit down, campfires to warm up by. It's just a nice vibe back here. So I think this should be enough room for everyone. And then in about 20 minutes, everyone's going to show up, and then we're going to have some burgers. Hopefully, I'm going to turn a fat profit, dude. I'm selling them for like a diamond each, and the barbecue on a stick for 2 diamonds. So, yeah. I love this kitchen, too. Man, this is so cool. All right, well, like I said, everyone's going to get here in about 20 minutes for the grand opening, and it's going to be awesome. And I think in the meantime, while people are getting ready, I'm going to do a couple more talks, got a couple more chats about life, and then we'll wrap up the video with the grand opening. So I got another talk here. Man, this is like the 6th talk in this video, I swear. I've been on a roll, bro. I have one here about standing behind your beliefs. And what was sparking this idea in my mind was, I'll mention it again later in my final talk, but I was watching this show called Secret Lives of Mormon Wives with my girlfriend. It's such a trashy show, bro. It's just like reality TV about a group of influencers that are Mormon in Utah, and it's kind of just about the religion and their lifestyle. And we were watching it, and they were doing just an episode where they were all sitting at this table, right? Just like, well, for one, it's like a group of like 8 or so women. They're at like a dinner together in the show. And they decided, hey, let's do like a truth box, or like let's write down an anonymous note of how you're feeling about something. And it was supposed to be lighthearted, but one of the girls in the group wrote down something like, I think Jen is fake. And Jen is just one of the girls. So like someone wrote this anonymous letter saying that they think another girl in the group is fake, right? And it was like a kind of a little drama thing. She was upset that someone would call her fake like that. But for one, I thought it was hilarious, just the irony of that situation, that someone was writing a note anonymously, calling someone else fake, knowing that in all the other instances that you're around that person, you're going to put on a smile and be like, oh, we're friends, you know? Like that's the epitome of being fake. To anonymously call someone else fake. That's insanity to me. I just thought that was funny. But even so, and I know it's just a show. I know this is reality TV. It's not representative of Mormons or religion as a whole. But I just think it's so rich when a lot of people, they claim that they believe certain things, that they're kind to other people. Maybe their religion has certain values about respect thy neighbor, whatever it is, or having certain values. And then they don't actually practice those values. I remember I was watching a video from Dwayne from Dry Creek Wrangler. I'm sure some of you guys know who he is. He makes some YouTube videos, kind of has that cowboy look. And he had made a video a while back about how it was something about like, are you really a Christian? I think he said something like, a lot of people who are saying that they're Christian are not actually Christian, or they're not actually proponents of the beliefs that the religion is supposed to uphold, right? And again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not religious, so I don't want anyone to think that, oh, I'm on a Christian soapbox right now. I just feel like it's really ironic and kind of sad in a way that so many people, they want to say that they are a certain type of person, that they are on a high horse, they've got certain beliefs, but then they don't actually follow through with that, you know? And I hate to see that hypocrisy. I mean, the way that it manifests with this show, the Mormon Wives show that we watch, is that one of the biggest ideas of this group of women is they say, oh, well, we want to empower women. We want to uplift other women. We want to, give power back to them, right? But then a lot of them just hate each other, and they tear each other down, and they're petty, and they make social media posts about each other, bullying each other. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how is that at all congruent with your philosophy? And not just with the Mormon religion, but just with your own personal beliefs. You know, you cannot be seriously saying, oh, well, we want to empower each other and simultaneously tear each other down. That doesn't make any sense. And I know that not everyone is like this. Like, I think my girlfriend even told me that there was some statement made from the Mormon church that, not that they've been excommunicated from the church, but like that this show does not represent their beliefs at all, and it's not what real Mormonism is about. And I know it is reality TV. It's kind of fake garbage. But still, there's still so many people, I think, that they want to say that they are religious and they follow a certain set of beliefs, but then they don't actually do it. And it's why I don't call myself religious, because I know that I would be a hypocrite. I know that I'm flawed and that I don't always uphold those beliefs, even though I kind of want to. Like, I would like to be the kind of person that says hello to everyone and is friendly and is walking down the street and checks in on the homeless person, but I don't do that. I mean, it's the truth, and I think we all do that. We're all kind of guilty of that, but we're not really checking in on each other. You know, when you're walking through the city and everyone has their headphones on, you don't want to talk to anyone. You just want to be going your own way. And, you know, I don't know if there's anything wrong with that in particular, but I sometimes feel like, oh, it'd be kind of nice if I was friendlier with people and talking to people. And I know it's something I can just do. I can just start being more friendly. It's not that complicated. But again, I'm just saying, like, I know that I don't uphold those beliefs, so I don't call myself a Christian or whatever it is, because I'm not good enough for that, you know? And I just wish people were more honest with themselves and honest with other people. Like, yeah, I mean, I want to be a certain way. I want to stand behind these beliefs, but I know that I'm not perfect. I would so much rather people say that and admit that they're flawed than get on their high horse like, oh no, I'm a good Christian. I believe these certain things, or, you know, like I'm really in tune with God. When it's like, bro, but your actions don't reflect that. I'm not saying all religious people are like this. I just feel like it's a very common problem with any sort of set of beliefs. And the most prominent example is always going to be religion, but it could be anything. Like maybe you have your own personal gods that you believe in. Like one of my friends has his own beliefs about like 3 gods of nature. It's like, that's fine, that's cool. But, you know, it can be whatever your own personal belief set is. And I just want people to actually stand behind it instead of just saying whatever they think is popular or convenient for their arguments or what's going to make them look good, because it's really popular and trendy to be like, oh, I'm so pure. I really believe in what I believe. Like, that looks good from the outside, but you have to examine it and be like, am I actually believing that? Am I actually following through on my principles? Because if you're not, you're just being a hypocrite. I just think that one of the most important things to me in being a human is honesty. That's one of the most important beliefs, if not the most important one. And I just wish that people were more honest about themselves, because social media in particular has made it so performative, and it's so easy to get clout and to look a certain way because that's what people want to believe, or they want to see that. And that's really the whole basis of this Mormon show. It's like, oh, it looks so good on paper to be a good Mormon, and you actually believe the values, but the actual show does not reflect those values at all. And it's maybe naive to expect that of people, because I don't think there's any such thing as a perfect person. I mean, that's obvious. And no matter how hard we try, even if you're devoutly religious with a certain set of beliefs, no one is going to be perfect all the time. But I just want people to be honest when they are imperfect. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for honesty from people. And I want people to just be upfront and truthful that, hey, yeah, I know I'm not really practicing what I preach, but I'm getting better at it. That's really what I'm saying. Like I said, I know I'm not religious, but I don't want anyone to misconstrue this as me bashing religion in any way. I'm just trying to encourage people to just, you know, stand on business and say what you actually believe. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, particularly anyone who says they're religious, because I get quite a few comments from time to time that people say that they're Christian. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are in this, because maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, let me know. So this is the last topic that I'm going to talk about in this video. This one is different from the other ones. I was watching this show the other night with my girlfriend, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It's very, very tempting to look at these couples. You know, a lot of the couples are divorced and have relationship problems, and it's like, oh my God, these people are, you know, so trashy. Or like, they don't know how to regulate their emotions at all. These are just insane people, right? And just for starters, obviously it's TV. It's drummed up. I know the producers are making them do certain things, and it's a little bit played up. But to a certain extent, these are real couples. These are people at the end of the day. And the thing that I'm thinking about is the fact that nobody's relationship is perfect. And I was thinking last night about how it's so easy to look at these televised couples like the Kardashians or you know, whatever, like famous couple, and it's like, oh, look at these dumbasses. Look at how immature they are. Look at how bad they are about having a relationship. But at the end of the day, man, like, we're all just humans who are very, very imperfect. We can be very emotional, and no one's relationship is as idyllic as it seems. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. Dating is hard. Having a relationship is very hard, and I know that is a trite, oversaid, cliche thing to say, but it is the truth, bro. It is not easy, and it's worth it. It is 100% worth it. You know that phrase of, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all, or something like that. It is 100% worth it. But man, it can be challenging, and it's easy to watch these shows, to watch, you know, maybe couples you see on Instagram or TikTok, and it seems like, oh my God, these people are ridiculous. But it's like, they're just human like you and me, bro. Like, there's nothing special in particular that makes them super immature and your relationship so much better. Because I find myself saying that from time to time of like, oh man, I'm glad me and my girlfriend aren't like that. And I am glad. I mean, these people are definitely ridiculous on these shows. But it's not like, oh, our relationship is perfect and theirs is terrible. Far from it. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. And I want people to just think about it more of like, you know what? If I was put in that position, if my relationship was blasted to the internet to millions of people, I probably would handle it pretty badly too, you know? I guess I'm just hoping that there's more empathy in the world. I know it's kind of a kumbaya thing to say, but just to give people grace of like, we're all gonna mess up. We all screw up. We all say things we regret. We do things we regret. And there's nothing particular about the reality TV that we consume that makes our relationships any better. It just so happens that you see all of the ugliness and the trashiness televised to you. Like when I watch these shows like Mormon Wives show, and you see the arguments the couples have with each other, and it's like, look at these people, look at these idiots. It's like, those kinds of arguments happen every damn day, bro. They're happening right now. There's a couple arguing in the kitchen right now. There's a divorce happening as I'm speaking. And it's sad, it's tragic. But it just goes to show that there's nothing special about those relationships in particular. Every relationship is like that. And every relationship also has beautiful parts to it. It's not all bad. But I'm just saying, like, I think we need to take people off of this pedestal. Because it's part of the internet, you know? Like, I think people put me on a pedestal to a certain extent. And, you know, with the money thing earlier, when they find out that I did something like a big mistake, it kind of shatters that illusion, you know? And you just have to just bring people down to your level of like, they're just human like me, you know? I know Kanye and Kim Kardashian are not married anymore, but it's like, they were just like two humans in a relationship, dude. There's nothing special about them. There's nothing special about Prince Harry and his wife, you know, like King of England or whatever. Everyone is just an ape on a planet, you know? And it's just a comforting thought, you know? Like, Taylor Swift shits just like me, you know? like Harry Styles is a human just like me, you know? It's just that the internet misleads us into believing that there's something special in particular about these people and the relationships they have, when in fact, they're just like us. I guess I'm just hoping that we all think about the other perspective. I'm trying to be better about empathy this year and thinking about other people's perspective more. And I feel like it's done me a lot of good to realize that, you know what? I'm no better than those people. I make mistakes too, and they make mistakes. And, you know, maybe cumulatively that means that we can all be a little bit more comfortable in our own skin. Because I think a lot of insecurities breed from the fact that we think that, oh, well, that person is just perfect. You know, that relationship that I see on the screen is perfect and mine is terrible. Or that person's so beautiful and I'm so ugly. It's like, bro, come on. You're smarter than that. You know that that's just like a perfect highlight reel, and it's not the real thing. And conversely, when you see a really terrible thing going on, like a scandal on the internet, it's like, look at how immoral those people are. It's like, bro, you're gonna do the same thing. Like, everyone is gonna lie and say things they regret. There's nothing special about anyone. Like, we're all gonna lie, we're all gonna do things we regret. It's part of being human. It is a human experience to screw up. We're all screw-ups, bro. And I say that as a comforting thought, because it makes me feel better knowing that, hey, you know what? We're gonna screw up. It doesn't mean shirk accountability. It doesn't mean, you know, have excuses. But it does mean that, hey, let's have a little bit empathy for our common man. You know, whether it's your friend down the street or a teacher or it's a celebrity in the news, everyone's just a human, and we just need to be a little bit more compassionate. Yeah, I know. God, it makes me throw up just saying that, how cheesy that sounds. But you know what I'm saying, bro. It is part of the human experience to mess up. That's just part of life. And I just want people to have a little bit more grace towards the other people that you might see on your phone or the TV or whatever it is. But yeah, that's that topic. I think, you know, hopefully that was helpful in some way. Let me know if I'm off base or if you agree with that. And now let's get back to the game. I hope you guys brought diamonds, payments, because this stuff ain't cheap. There's premium food here, all right? All right. I like to see it. I like to see the dual wielding diamond blocks. All right. Welcome to One Guy Burgers. We got Chef Jeff in the back. So as you can see on the right, the burgers, 1 diamond each. Barbecue on a stick is 2 diamonds. So just take your poison, huh?
I have 9 burgers.
9 burgers? yeah. Tips mandatory. Yeah, we got quite a line. All right, next.
A stack of burgers, please.
I only have 9 burgers left. What? Is something? Hey, get out of here. Employees only.
What's this?
Employees only. We are officially already sold out of burgers. So, all right, big man up.
What you got?
I got barbecue on a stick.
Hey, that's it? You're a burger joint.
What do you mean that's it? I'm sold out already because they're that good.
False advertisement.
Ah, you came in late. You got in late.
One Guy Burgers. Huh?
Como, you cannot lie. This is prime real estate right here. Yeah, I bet your place doesn't have this kind of magnificent ocean view. You see this? You see this, Como? I made a stack of diamonds off that. Wow, and look at the tips too.
No shot. How much is?
Ooh, diamonds. Look at that. I got a stack and a half. That's what you call a loyal customer base.
We should do like a game day. You just play a bunch of board games. Have a little tournament. That'll be fun.
A tic-tac-toe tournament would be cool. Nice. I will say, thanks for coming to the burger shop. I'm surprised we came this far away from it. But yeah. Thanks for coming to the grand opening. And there it is, dude. Day 117. I kind of just chopped some trees down to get to the final day. I know there's a few days left, but it's fine. I'm close enough. This was fun. Yeah, so this was the forest one. Another 117 days down. I had a great time. We had lots of good community moments. Again, if you like the vibe of this video, if you think it'd be fun to be a part of the server, you can join. The link is in the description for the Flow SMP. But yeah, man, I think I'll probably come back here sometime. I think next time I might do the mountains or a different theme altogether. We'll figure it out. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.